Hello, and welcome to the Friday Night Paper Fight. I say, hurriedly remembering to check that my microphone is on. It is. Hi, I'm Kathleen.
Tonight's Friday Night Paper Fight is brought to you by Reading Lips.
And a lot of Pauper puns.
Yeah, because tonight we're playing Pauper. And as many people who are in chat have already noticed.
Who's that?
Hello.
That's not James Turner.
I'm not
We've got Adam
James.
Savadan on the Paper Fight tonight.
Amazing. I got a bunch of my tattoos removed, and
I really appreciate that. Those were scaring me.
yeah. Okay. Well,
No.
anything I can do to not intimidate you, Nelson. Thank you. Just want to make your Magic playing experience as pleasant as possible.
You were doing a very poor Adam impersonation.
Oh, I wasn't. Yeah. New Adam.
It's
New Adam.
Jeremy
Yeah,
Petter.
yeah.
Yes.
So, if you are a longtime fan of ours, you'll recommend and recognize Jer, not only for being in sketches and being part of Litigary Run, but also for being in Friday Nights. If that's something that you also know us from, I would say most famously one of our most famous episodes, the Time Walk episode.
That's true.
Which you wrote. Did you know us?
It was my concept. I think you guys very much expanded it into what it ended up being. But yeah, it was. I will take some credit for
It's a loading ready hive.
conceiving the idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, so before we get into it, I do want to say, hey, thank you so much. This stream is brought to you, first of all, by cardkingdom.com. They're a kingdom of cards.
That's not their motto.
That's a tautology.
That's right.
It's true. But you know what they are? If you've been to their physical location, there's a lot of cards there.
Yeah.
You could build some sort of small, like, assault tower, possibly.
And they have all the appropriate posts and duties of a kingdom. When you walk in, there's like a quartermaster and someone to take your horse.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a master of arms and a bartender.
I do most of my dealings with Card Kingdom by mail. I'm missing out.
Yeah,
on
exactly. You need to learn about the history of the Card Kingdom.
We're constructing this deep mythology.
Without permission.
Yeah.
or endorsement. But thank you so much. Hey, and if you go to cardkingdom.com and you use our affiliate code there, which is cardkingdom.com/LRR, that lets them know that we sent you there. And if you are ordering something from Card Kingdom using their suspiciously fast shipping, you can say, "Lur sent me button, please," and they will send you a button. What is our button this week? This time?
It might still be a Kingdom of Cards.
It might be Card Kingdom, a kingdom of cards. So
I
Which
don't
we
know.
have yet to declare with a
I
straight
don't,
face.
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah.
From my personal experience, building one castle out of cards is very taxing.
Yeah.
So I gotta hand it to them. Building an entire kingdom. An entire kingdom.
Yeah.
This stream is also brought to you by you of your generous support on our Patreon at patreon.com. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. It does things like let us pay our janitor and for insurance and wages, money, and stuff like that. So we really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank
Keeps
you
the
very much.
batteries charged.
Yeah, exactly. Pays the hydro bill. And tonight we're playing Pauper.
Pauper.
So,
What's your Pauper deck, Nelson?
someone just called me on Scred Delver. That's close. I'm playing Domain Zoo.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
you are playing, Jeremy?
Elves.
Elves.
I do have Screds.
So we did high rolls before the stream started. You won the dice roll, Jerry?
I won the dice roll. I will play first.
You've both kept your sevens?
We have.
Yes, we've got
Let the magic begin.
Whew. I'm intimidated. This is it's been a very long time.
I thought I told you there was only this town wasn't big enough for the two of us.
You did, but now I'm back, so I don't know what to tell you.
Good luck. Whoa, Unlimited Forest.
Oh.
Big game. Now I'm the one who is intimidated. All right. Regular M14 Elvish Mystic.
You got it.
So how the...
Oh, right in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, card reader.
Card reader,
That would be
come with
fine.
us on this journey.
If the card reader app was actually open.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Classic.
Well,
Anyways,
we'll keep playing Magic.
it's a 1/1. It taps for a mana. I'm going to cast the aforementioned Scred and deal 1 damage to Elvish Mystic. Bolting some birds
It's
here.
just a little elf.
Legacy Light. Go ahead.
I can't imagine why you would want to kill my poor little mana elf. It wasn't doing anything to you.
Sure wasn't.
Sure was not going to do anything.
No. Just make mana.
Wouldn't even attack.
Power out an Elvish Archdruid on turn 3 or whatever the
Hello.
equivalent is in Pauper.
Hey,
How about that one?
hey, that
Seems
worked.
good. Seems good.
Okay. And I have another mana elf trigger.
You have more life than you used to have.
Oh, apologies.
Oh, that's okay.
That happens as you get
Boop.
older, right? You think you have less life, but you just have more
You just have
instead.
more life. That's exactly.
Things. Okay. So
Filnhorn elves are like the stepchild of the Llanowar elves. Like
that's right. Yeah.
they get kept in the back and only come out when the Llanowar elves already got to do their thing.
I got a monkey.
You have an ape.
This is what I'm doing.
Yep.
And I'll say go.
I will trigger my Essence Warden off of your.
Yeah. Oh, it's whenever any creature enters the
Yeah,
battlefield.
it's the annoying.
Have another life. Yes. More life for you. Let there be life for Jer in abundance. I like that printing.
Yeah.
It's original, I guess.
It's the original
Okay.
one.
All right. I'm used to seeing. I think the more common one now was it in a commander deck? Help me out here. What else does Essence Warden look
Yeah, no,
like?
it shows up in one of the monocolored commander decks.
Yeah. Okay. When are we getting the future sight border?
Yeah, that's it. Well, maybe it'll show up as like one of the fancy promo borders. You know, like they're going to be
yeah.
doing the whatever they're called, the special ones. I will cast new edition from Modern Horizons.
In lands or something? Choose creature or land. Oh no, I think I know which choice you're going to make. And then reveal the top 4, put all the chosen cards. Okay.
Okay,
What will you choose?
creature.
Oh, good choice.
Amazing.
Force.
Oh,
We're on the board. He didn't entirely whiff. Oh, you're going this way with elves, hey? You're going to crush me.
I'm going to crush you.
All right. Also, Timberwatch revealed, and what's that one
Quirion
called?
Ranger.
Quirion Ranger.
Yeah.
Mana, damage, and
Here,
more
just-
damage.
Just slide them all onto the card reader so everybody can have a chance to see them.
Pretty powerful reveal here from Jer.
Yeah, he's got a Quirion Ranger. He's got,
Timberwatch Elf.
and of course,
The format's favorite.
Yeah, the well-known elf Ulamog's Crusher.
Yes, that's right. All right.
All right.
Then what?
One of these things
Then
is
what?
not like the other.
You haven't played a land yet. I'll block.
No, I'm tapping it for mana.
Fine.
I'll trigger
'Kay.
off of this thing,
You get
gain
a
a life. And then I will do some fancy
2
pants
more
stuff.
mana. Yep.
I will use this as ability to return this forest to my hand and untap this thing, and then play another forest, tap this, and play Well-Wisher
Okay.
for another trigger.
I will basic land cycle Ash Barrens.
Sounds good.
Jer has 2 land and 4 elves, so everything's going according to Keikaku for him.
Just imagine the Ulamog's Crusher with like little like plastic elf ears on and like a little green hat. Be like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an elf.
I've been an elf for years.
Yeah.
I like to think that
As long as I can
Ulamog's-
remember, I've been an elf, right?
I like to think that the elves are just really welcoming, and Ulamog's Crusher has emigrated to the elf lands. So they're like, yeah, sure, come on in.
Welcome.
You know, you kind of want that to be a surprise. Like, oh, you're
All
never going to
crushers.
expect Ulamog. No, getting it off a reveal is not nearly as exciting.
All crushers are welcome here. Let's jam for 2.
Ouch.
Yep. A mere 22 life for you.
That's right.
Mactka Rioters.
Yeah.
The T comes first.
So you got it's a 3/3 right
It's
now.
a 3/3.
All right.
Potential 5/5 if we get there. Back to you.
I was saying earlier that I am not used to playing this deck in actual paper cards, and it's weird.
Did you
know,
gain a life?
I did not gain a
Okay,
life. Thank
that's
you.
fine. That's fine. That's what we were talking about mostly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
I'm just going to leave my hand near the plus button of Jer's life total.
So you're playing Domain, but you're only playing 3 colors.
yeah.
Doesn't that doesn't really get like
I
the
can-
maximum value?
No, I can make, so I can make mana of other colors. And I even have, I think I have a blue card in my sideboard. I can't remember. I might have like a blue flashback ability in my sideboard. Yeah, that's fine.
Pass back to you.
Okay, did you gain a life?
No, I didn't. Thank
Am
you.
I tapping? No problem. You don't want to make 2 more mana? No? Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm good.
Your hand's all Ulamog all the time.
So
I get
many
it.
Ulamogs. to be
Only
crushed.
Ulamog.
You got 5 elves right now there, Joe?
I have 5 elves at the moment. Yep.
Snow-covered forest. Nylea's presence. Target snow-covered plains.
When is-
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
So this
a
is
thing you can do.
the little cornerstone plan of the deck here.
Yeah.
It's Pauper's Prismatic Omen.
Just, yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. I'll also cast Arkham's Astrolabe.
You got it.
Everyone's favorite new addition to the format. So I will then attack for 7.
You got it.
Take 7. I will cast Lightning Bolt, targeting Timberwatch Elf.
Before
Yeah,
that resolves,
gain
I'm going to
5.
Well Wish to gain 5. I'm also gonna
Sure. Gain 10.
return this, untap this, and then gain another 5.
You got it.
Okay.
No, I want to kill this one.
Sorry. Yeah, this one.
Please continue gaining twice as much life as I am dealing in damage every turn. That is ideal for me.
Yep.
Go ahead. Decided that's better than you killing me
It's
immediately.
a sweet
That
race
was
you're on
a
now.
that was a fairly explosive turn from Nelson. He went to quite on the back foot to only 8 life behind Jer.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, we're dealing 7 a turn now, and Jer's currently gaining 8. If he does nothing else.
Gain a life.
Oh, good. Okay. He will do nothing else. As you can see, he's all out of spells, doesn't want to activate any of his abilities or cast any spells ever again. It's a bold strategy, Jer. You know,
I try.
maybe you should reconsider and cast another Timberwatch Elf. Abundant Growth is like a mini Nylea's Presence. It only casts 1 mana, draws me a card, but it doesn't fix for all the other things that Nylea's Presence does. I'll play a mountain from my hand.
Yeah.
Attack for 7 again. Worked last time,
I
right?
will take the 7.
Maybe I can get him below 20 this game. That would be like a moral victory.
I believe in you, Nelson.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself. Tribal Flames.
Well Wisher.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna gain 5 this time.
Okay. Oh no, he needs the mana. That's terrible for me. That's even worse than gaining more life. Go ahead.
Just like, gotta make something happen. It's much more difficult to do that with, fewer lands in play. I'm gonna cast. The Stamp.
Oh god. That was a common? They printed in a common and some
Yeah.
some set, right?
Some set, yeah.
Wow. Yep, that's right, Night Valiant 28. It's Jeremy. And it's all these glorious, so you...
Oh,
don't you look at
that's-
5? You look at 5, don't you?
I look at 5. I put 1 at the bottom already.
Oh, okay,
so
sorry,
that was
yeah.
supposed to go to
That
the
was a
bottom.
picture of a creature, but
Yeah.
not actually a creature.
Not
Okay,
actually a creature.
we've got Lyssalana combo engine, Llanowar Elves, and Nettle Sentinel.
Whoop, whoop. And this is the combo engine.
What's a better name for this? Green Settle the Wreckage? What just makes 1,000 tokens other than that? I'm trying to think.
This thing, gain 1 life.
Oh boy. Now we're cooking with gas. So you have played a land this turn.
I have played a land this turn.
Yeah.
And let's return this, untap this. This one. I will
got it.
gain 2 life.
You gotta tap this, right?
Yes. And these
I
ones
take
are
2.
gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jeremy has drawn blood.
It's true. All right, well. Kurt Ape offline. Attack for 5.
I take 5.
Awesome. Back to you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gain 6.
Kurt Ape offline?
Well,
You can't attack with it anymore.
I could have attacked with it. It's just if I'm gonna take 2, it's better for me to just block and try to kill one of his creatures. So it's like, when you're losing the race, you generally don't want to make fair exchanges of life. And it wasn't even gonna be fair. It was gonna be 3 I take next turn, right? If I just attack with both creatures and don't have another creature to play, which I knew when I was attacking that I wouldn't. So the Kurt Ape is he's worth more life points if he doesn't attack. Or she. It's hard to tell. Monkey.
They.
They
Let's
don't
just assume
attack.
we don't know their
We
gender
don't really
expression.
want to know. Yeah. If you get that close to a Kurt Ape to really find out,
then you probably have bigger problems than pronouns.
It's true. Yeah. Much bigger. 2-3 bigger. Huntmaster down.
Actually, it
Go
is
ahead.
completely
You
off
gain two.
the camera
Gain two,
zone, Jer.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. So there's the Huntmaster, so you can see how the,
You can have some of my board here. You can edge your deck box into there. I'm a more economical space resource deck.
Jer, spreading out.
All right.
Okay, so I gain 2
So-
off that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Me?
we good.
Okay. Attack for 5.
Ouch.
I don't think that you mean that.
It's possible.
Huh. Sorry, cards in hand?
4.
Yeah, I know Ulamog's Crusher, but I think that's it. 3, I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay. It's the top of the deck, right?
Jer's thinking about how much room he's going to need for all of his cards.
I mean, we got a
This
token
is-
generator out here now, so like,
I'll spread the token generator.
well, that
I could, yeah.
Don't,
Okay, I'll gain
don't
7
count your
before you
tokens
do
before
that.
they're.
Yeah, before they've popped, before they've been created. Go ahead. Yeah, you're still, as far as I can tell, 1 off of casting the Ulamog's Crusher, so I'll pray for more removal when I need it. Time to check the old sideboard here. I feel like no matter whether that decision went that way or not, it's going to be a tough rest of game 1 for our hero. All right, bad news. Everyone's going to be a tough game 2.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the Stampede.
Yep.
That's...
Okay, we've got Priest of Titania, Elvish Mystic, and Timberwatch Elf.
Yet another Timberwatch elf. Nelson's been so far removing them with extreme prejudice.
It's true. Yeah.
It is like one of the deck's win conditions.
Yeah, it's bigger than all my creatures.
Super Dude 97 says, the 7th Titan.
There it is.
It is the 7th Titan,
7th Titan.
as featured.
In sick rips,
That's
right?
Yeah,
I really
that's
like that
that's
one.
nice to see that coming back.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an every once in a while thing. When we want to do one, we'll do one. So
We do want to.
we're not making any promises. That's going to be a regular thing.
Okay, gain 2.
So
Oh
that
no,
was-
Vanguard. Right. Okay.
Could you put that on the card?
Oh,
reader,
sorry.
Jared?
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Note
And you
that
gain
it's-
2 off that.
Yeah. Note that it's not just my elves and it's not just non-token elves.
Yeah.
It's anything.
Annie Elf.
Old cards.
That's right.
Yeah, they don't make
They don't make them like that anymore.
no because they learned.
I'll gain 2 and put a counter on this. Oh, sorry.
Like, Elvish Vanguard is an equal opportunity.
So Jared, the edge of the play
yeah,
area
right.
is the play mat. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm new at this.
We're working through it.
I've already made a land drop this turn.
If you're used to mid-go, imagine that the playmat is your monitor.
Yeah. Well,
Don't put stuff
Actually,
off
no,
your
this-
monitor. Yeah.
well, I mean, when Nelson will
So I'll
get
return this to untap this, to tap this, and gain another 2,
Yep.
and put another token on this.
Wow. So Nelson will attest to this, that when we do PPRs, we walk
Go ahead.
everybody through the process and like
Sure.
how cameras work and where to put your cards and where to play them and all that stuff. We didn't do any of that for Jared because we're like, we know you.
It's Jared.
Jared knows what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. Right?
He's like streamed 8 years ago.
This is like the first time you played Magic here, right?
It is the first time I played Magic here. For
Welcome
sure.
to Moonbase Mark V.
Thank you.
Also take 5.
Ouch.
Idiot.
Oh no.
Should have stayed in Moonbase Mark IV. You wouldn't have taken as much damage. Got more Magic Riders.
You've got another 5/5.
And I'm done.
Okay. I will well wisher.
If you're curious, by the way, my deck is performing beautifully.
8.
That sounds sarcastic,
9.
maybe, but it's great. No, this is actually what we want. We played some creatures. We have some removal spells. Our game 1 matchup against elves is not great. kind of just wanted them never to make their second land drop, although I'm not sure if that would have mattered. Maybe. Could have kept you off Fleet Stampede, maybe. Nope, couldn't have even done that. This plus this plus this is 3 mana, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
And now I'm faced with the choice. Do I? No, I think that just going the nasty route is the.
What route have you been going down thus
4
far?
mana, actually. That's funny. Those 3 cards is 4 mana.
You can do a lot of fun tricks.
Quirion
but-
Ranger is not a fair card. All right, gain 2 life, get a
So
token.
gain 2 life. Get one of
Untap your
these.
Null Sentinel.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
It's up to 3 now. This thing.
Yep.
Gain 2 life. This goes to 4.
More Timberwatch. You've seen her before.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm bad at card reader stuff.
No, it's fine. Everyone knows about that bow and how high up in the trees it is.
And then Priest of Titania.
All right.
Where were you?
Yeah. Okay, triggers.
And 2 more
And
life.
Two triggers, and this goes to 5.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Untap.
Green Fireball.
Yeah. Well, Ulamog's Crusher does that. We got Nelia's Presence again. We'll
Yep.
put it on a forest. Drawing a card. Okay. That's something. Is this even the right time for this something?
Nellie's Presence.
Nellie's Presence. That's right. Yeah, it's pretty much the card is. Maybe I need to start playing. I was into that mono green devotion deck. Were you in Victoria when Theros came out? I played Nylea, God of the Hunt in Standard next to Blue Cross.
That deck was fun.
It
I
was
like that deck.
so
It was
fun.
also like
Yeah. It was kind of like this deck
it was
too.
also cheap. It was like
Yeah, where you just like have a huge board. Every time you win a game, you have like 40 permanents in play. I'll say go.
Okay. I will gain a bunch of life.
Yes, you will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 life.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Casual. No big deal. No big deal.
She has a wishing well, and every turn she just wishes for more life. Not very creative, but effective.
Okay. Combat.
Yeah.
We can play like really conservatively here.
Block.
I'll grow this guy.
That's fine.
Cool.
Damage.
Yep.
It's all right.
Still alive.
Still
Notice that.
alive.
He's like very big. He's like a 14 right now. Crushing
Yeah.
2 on these.
At least the Vanguard doesn't get bigger.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm empty-handed. Now's the time.
Yeah, really. Let's make white mana. I held on to this during Nowhere last turn because I thought I needed to play it on the Crusher, and then I realized during combat, it's like, actually, I just need to take out this Timberwatch Elf.
Before you do that, I'm going to get a bunch of life.
Sorry, yeah, target it with the triggered ability.
One. Sorry?
So yeah, just help me count. Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11,
11,
12, right?
Yeah.
So it's 12.
12.
Do you want to do it 3 times, or?
I'm just going to do it twice.
Sure.
Okay.
So 12 more. Okay, and then,
And then
this is
then that
okay?
goes off, yeah.
Okay, great. And I'll make a red mana with Nellie's Presence here and cast Curd Ape.
You got the crit 8.
Let's say go.
Okay.
Jer is up to 91 life.
We got this. Right where we want him.
Need that, like, one of those set life total to 10 cards.
Yeah. They make those on commons.
Hey, I don't know. A lot of stuff came out in War of the Spark.
That's
Maybe,
true.
maybe that's in there?
No.
No, not quite.
I don't think so.
Oh, this doesn't untap. Sorry.
Not yet.
Oh, you got rid of my...
I did, yeah. I'm not like just straight dead on board anymore.
I'm going to go to combat.
It's not good though. Yeah,
This guy has to attack.
sure does.
And I don't think this guy wants to attack this time, so it's just going to be this guy. And annihilate things. Okay.
It's not called
Seems-
Ulamog's
Which
guy who doesn't.
Which
crash.
order do you want to put the blockers in?
I'm going to put the riders first.
Okay, that seems good.
Okay.
I have a mutagenic growth.
Okay.
Riders and Ulamog's Crusher trade?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a go.
Okay.
So although Jer has really been cooking off, Nelson's actually done a pretty good job at holding him back so far.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I would say good job, but it's true that I'm not dead. I have Secret of the Way. Maybe I can gain some life myself.
Everyone's going to gain life.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That doesn't tap. So
Earlier today, I was like, do we have anything else to do after the stream? Pauper's really fast.
Yeah.
Cut to game 1. I did. I annihilated 2 snow-covered mountains. Well, they're in my graveyard.
I'll gain 2 life and untap
Okay.
this.
Oops.
Increment this. That was the important part, actually.
So that was
Yeah, I just have a 2/3 and a 2/2 right now, no cards in my hand.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Wham me for 7.
whack you for 7.
I'm gonna take 7.
take 7.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "What's Annihilator?" It
Go ahead.
is an ability from Zendikar.
Rise of
and
the Eldrazi.
Rise of the Eldrazi. Sorry, Zendikar block.
Plane of Zendikar.
And basically, whenever this creature attacks, defending player has to sacrifice X permanents, where X is the number of Annihilator, and Crusher has Annihilator too.
I'll say go.
You have 1 card in hand?
1.
Mechanically, that represents the slow destruction of Zendikar and the land and the power within.
Yeah, one of the just straight up most brutal mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ever
as
printed.
a
It's
keyword, it's crazy. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah, they only put it on cards that cost like 7 or more.
Well, to the extent that like the new
Combat.
Eldrazi
I'll
don't
take
have it
7.
because it was
Yeah.
too
1,
scary.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
they only
7.
printed it in 1 set total, right? It's just on like 12 cards or something.
Actually, I should have grown this thing beforehand.
But yeah,
but that's-
Annihilator's
That's okay.
the
I'll gain
wildest,
2
crazy
life.
ability.
Go to 7 on this thing.
It's weird that it got a keyword.
Go ahead.
Okay. I shall cast Arkham's Astrolabe. Trigger. I draw a card. My
Sorry, I
guy
should
gets
have put
bigger.
that on the
Oh,
reader
that's
before.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got another one of those things. Okay. I will also cast Core Skyfisher.
Mm-hmm.
I will return an Arkham's Astrolabe to my hand.
Okay.
I just want to go now.
Did you? It's a non-creature spell, right?
So this has lifelink right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And it has a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah.
Or well, it gets +1/+1 to end of turn.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll cast this thing again.
Yeah.
Trigger. Attack for 4.
I forgot to gain 2 life off of this thing, but
Just gain it now. It's
Okay.
fine. Yep. That's all right.
I'm gonna take 4 off.
Take
this
4, and I'll gain 4.
Impressively, what Nelson's done here
Battle.
has
Go ahead.
held Jer off hitting 100, which isn't more relevant, but it is more like it's an
a
emotional
moral-
loss.
yes.
Yeah.
You'd be at like 120 if you just tapped your Well-Wisher the last couple turns. I feel like Jared just doesn't
You're
care
right.
anymore.
You're right.
Maybe he was actually worried the iPad doesn't go into the triple digits.
Oh, don't
Truth.
worry.
He's
Is it
used,
going to 4 digits?
he's used to the rusty bucket of bolts held together with twine and hope and duct tape days.
I
in
don't know if I've
Valar.
ever bothered to test that.
Oh boy, tap that Well-Wisher.
It should work.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm seeing 7 power on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this thing.
All right. Okay, so I hate to do things like this, and I feel like I've been doing it pretty well at like really giving my deck a shot, but I'd like to concede here.
Okay.
You're able to generate like 36 life a turn,
Correct.
and my deck just will never
gonna
accumulate that
deck-
amount of damage.
Yeah.
I might be able to keep doing cute things like blocking your 1/1s to keep them off attacking, but it's pretty close to curtains
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That was game 1. I love these new transitions, Paul. I feel very fancy. Like,
I've been it's a new there's a new XSplit thing that I can do transitions.
that looks great.
I might they'll probably get abused.
Abusing neat things in this office? How dare you?
How dare any of us, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
So we have now entered the very important sideboarding phase of Pauper, where Nelson looks for board wipes.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost always either drafting or like Highlander or Commander where there's no sideboard.
Yeah, it's like there's not really constructed style play happening very much.
Have we ever played Modern at the Moonbase? We've played Standard, right? And I know we've played Brawl, which is kind of like Standard.
Yeah.
I guess it's like Commander is kind of a go-to. Highlander, obviously, we've got the League. I'm sure if you're a regular FNPF player, you've watched some Highlander League.
Mm-hmm.
They're on their second session of that now this year, right? I think it's is it the reboot of the league? Second
Yeah,
league?
yeah.
I
The
think so.
summer season.
Right. Yeah. Maybe
I
they're
believe
just
they have
spring league.
another night coming. Like the next Friday night paper fight is Highlander.
There you go. That might be next week.
I don't have my like planner in front. I can't look at our schedule, so like I could be lying to you.
Live
But-
at Friday night paper fight.
Yeah, Friday
Intrigue.
night fibbing.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Murph 13 is letting us know. You're gonna get to watch some powerful magic next week.
Interestingly enough, a lot of people in chat, Jared, just want to say how much they appreciate you. Thank you
thank
for
you,
coming
Jared.
Oh
out.
yeah, I appreciate you too, Jer.
Thank
So-
you.
Thank you very
It's-
much for coming.
This is very exciting. I had barely made it off the boat, and I saw James going like, "Hey, we're gonna play some Pauper," and I was like, "I have a Pauper deck.
Wow.
I can
nice.
do it. I can be there." And then I
awesome.
realized my deck was kind of obsolete because Modern Horizons changed it a little bit. But
Right.
It seems to be doing okay.
You're doing great, yeah. Well, that's a funny thing because what happens in metagames often because I actually also have I have Modern Elves that sort of like was good during Eldrazi Winter like 4 years ago or whatever. I copied Reed Duke's list and I did quite well with it during that season. And then times changed, I hadn't played for a year and then I brought it back and it was like, oh yeah, no one else is playing this deck. It's like green white elves or mono green elves and like so the metagame shifts away from your deck. But then another thing happens, which is kind of funny. If you wait a little bit longer, it's like if your deck has been out of popularity for like 2 or 3 seasons, then sometimes the entire metagame forgets about it, and then suddenly you realize like, oh, it has a bunch of like good matchups actually. Like it still might not be, it's probably not tier 1, and probably has at least one bad matchup amongst the most popular decks, but then it might also have some like crazy good matchups because there's the Scissors deck that's trying to take on the best deck and then it's
Yeah.
terrible against your deck.
I think that the Elves deck only got better because because it was playing Distant Melody before to draw like a lot of cards.
Blue for the card draw.
Splashing blue, and it was just so awkward. You were playing a lot of the slots in your deck were trying to like accommodate that blue splash.
Right.
And now we have Winding Way,
Right.
which is like it's not nearly like if you got off a Distant Melody for like
Might be
8,
10 or 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was very good. You were probably not losing that game.
Right.
But it's also like a 4-cost card, so and it's blue. So when you're behind, it's just awful. Whereas Winding Way is just consistency.
Sneak it in, yeah.
Yeah. 2 mana, like digs 4 deep, probably gets you 3 creatures. Statistically gets you 3 creatures.
So did you just have to change like your mana got better, went back to being forest, and then you cut the melodies for Winding Way, or was there some more changes you had to make too?
It just opens up a lot more space. I was playing Sylvan Ranger before to like accommodate getting that one island sometimes because
Right.
other than that
2
it's your,
mana,
like
1/1, go find a land.
Yeah.
And it's an elf. Yeah.
yeah, and other than that you've just got your one island and Birchlore Rangers to make blue. Birchlore is you can tap 2 untapped elves of any kind to make a mana of any color.
Right.
So so you could get it off. You could do it that way, and then like you're playing Hydroblast on the board with that. But again, it just wasn't worth it. And as soon as you
Sure.
take that whole blue package out, you just open up so much more space for other stuff. So
Yeah, I was going to say that it's time to cut. It was a very interesting conversation. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's time to trade decks.
Okay, I'll go first. Good luck to you, Jer.
seems good. YouTube.
I do appreciate, Jared, that your elf deck appears to be actually winning using elves.
Well, there was a crusher in there.
There was an Eldrazi that showed up.
There's no dra- but like
But-
There was not a Crater Hoop
The
Behemoth.
Vanguard and the Timberwatch were more important, though. Yeah.
there's that sort of traditional thing where it's like, oh yeah, this is an elf deck or this is a merfolk deck. It's like, oh, but no, it's not actually going to kill you with elves or merfolk or whatever.
So Jer has elected to keep it. Nelson is mulliganing and is going a 6. So where did I see that in chat? Oh my goodness, where did it go? Somebody else in chat, and I don't remember who it was because I think it's already scrolled off our monitor. I apologize. Is also
Pete.
testing Widening Way in their deck, and they said you need like 28 plus creatures to make it work.
Well, if you have a look at my deck list, you'll see I only play 13 lands.
So
So,
That'll do it.
I guess you have enough mana elves that it just balances out.
yeah, it's 13 lands, 8 spells,
How many of these am I supposed to put
9
back,
spells,
Chad?
and then the rest is creatures.
I feel like the way last game went, I want to put this one back. Mountain, Kurt Ape.
Yeah.
Back to you.
That was a different transition, Paul. It looks amazing.
Look at all these transitions.
It comes with like 15 built in, so.
My creature's bigger.
Jarrah's played a
Fact.
Nettle Sentinel.
Fiction. Attack for 2.
Sigh. 18.
Nylea's presence, target the forest.
You got it.
Draw. Back to you.
Combat.
Yep. It hurts. I take 2.
Ouch.
Vanguard.
So,
You got it.
untap this. Go ahead.
Attack for 2.
Yep. Ouch.
Back to you.
Twinkaholics, that is a great question, but perhaps not one we are well equipped to answer. And also, what format? They wanted to know what is the most impactful card from Modern Horizons or Core Set. I'm assuming they mean Pauper.
Let's talk about for Pauper, yeah.
Yeah.
So the most impactful card is definitely, at least what we've seen so far, is Arkham's Astrolabe.
Yeah.
That card showed up in a lot of lists. Sorry.
There's a few Modern Horizons cards in my deck.
Oh,
At least
great.
one.
Right. Yeah. So you're playing black
ahead.
tonight, right?
I am.
No blocks.
Okay.
I'll take 3. Just Winding Way. Yeah. I can't remember who said it, but somebody earlier.
Oof. Jarrah hits all creatures.
What did we get?
2 Korean Rangers.
Timberwatch and another Elvish Vanguard. Very good. I have attacked twice with Kurt Ape.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks good.
Definitely sequence that wrong, but that's okay.
I'll bolt this guy.
Sure. Back to you.
Attack for 2.
Yeah.
Wild
Nelson-
cattle.
Nelson is very aggressive this game, it seems.
This is a 2/2 Nicodle.
No, I have a Nylea's
Oh, you've
presence,
got
so it's a
Nylea's.
3/3.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's the point of the deck is to kind of be aggressive. Doesn't work as well if you draw like half your lands every game. Wham, wham, wham. Go ahead. But yeah, someone mentioned that Winding Way might be the second most important card.
It's
Yeah, better mulch seems like a good tool for Pauper, right?
yeah.
Vanguard.
It's another Elvish Vanguard.
This thing. Target this.
Sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll bolt this well wisher.
You got it. One card in hand? No, 2?
Yeah, I drew for the turn. Attack for 5. Korean Ranger.
Okay.
Take 3.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Nelson, it looks like, is doing his best to police up Jarrah's elf force.
Yeah.
And he just—that's a Priest of Titania.
Yeah.
Who just came down.
Whenever possible, lighting the elves on fire. Yep. Okay.
And another Aquarian Ranger.
I mean, elves have got that, most tribal but the sliver thing or whatever, right? Where it's just got to keep them under control.
Yeah.
As soon as they get above a certain number of elves, then everything falls apart.
Combat.
Yep. 6. I'll take 6.
Yep.
Scores are 9
Go
to
ahead.
11.
Attack for 3.
I'll untap this thing.
I'll respond.
Yep.
Screw it.
Okay. No blocks.
Take 3. Go ahead.
No, stay tapped. Much more intense games of Magic the Gathering.
They've had Pauper on Arena, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not nearly the same because
Yeah.
you don't have these like super old broken cards.
Yeah. It's not Legacy Light, obviously. It's just Standard Light, which is already pretty late. I do find it funny that they banned a card the second time around in Arena. So obviously the devs weren't thinking about Standard Pauper when they printed Persistent Petitioners.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is nothing.
The Priest of there's a second Priest of Titania on
So
the
many
board.
Titans on this board. 4 mana.
4 mana.
Yep.
Winding Wave for 2.
2 green floating.
He's popping off.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Well, we got 3.
That one kaputs. So, yes. Huntmaster, Birchlaw Rangers, Essence Warden.
Winding Way seems really good in this deck.
It's, yeah, pretty good.
It's performing.
As I say, consistency. It's just
Yeah.
all about the consistency. I have 3 mana.
Draw 3 gas for 2 mana is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like, this deck also, though, gives you weird incentives sometimes, where it's like, you want to sequence things one way to maximize your mana, but you want to sequence them another way, thank you, to maximize your creatures or whatever. I'll gain a life off this guy. This is important.
Yeah. Okay, so now JR has an ability to use his Nettle Sentinel ability to generate mana. Because the Birchlaw Rangers can tap any elf. Unlike the tap ability, it doesn't require elves that don't have summoning sickness. Like you can use fresh creatures to make mana out of Birchlaw Rangers, so they're an important piece of the puzzle.
So that makes green. That makes green. Not quite enough to do what we want to do, but
Just make Timberwatch, or what's happening?
I'm just going to make Timberwatch
Cool.
for now. So that untaps Nettle Sentinel.
Right.
I gain a life.
Card reader.
You got.
Sorry.
Oh, we got 2 more mana here if you can use it.
I got a lot more mana than that.
More. Okay, a lot more. Oh, right. You haven't used this yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry.
yeah, we're gonna use this guy to untap this Priest of Titania.
Yep.
Flip this back into my hand. Have I played a land yet this turn? I have.
You have, yes.
And yeah, so tap this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Zizix. I don't know how to say your name, but does Pauper
Oh,
have
here.
Storm? There's been several Storm decks in Pauper, but they keep getting banned. So like Grape Shot. When I first started playing Pauper and MTGO, Grape Shot was legal. That got banned, and then, yep.
Jer is winding away again. Just my goodness.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dark for me here.
I should have tapped this thing first.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Once you have a Virtual Rangers and Nelson, you want to try and keep your Nelson tapped all the time. But yeah, they banned Grape Shot, and then there was another one that was fairly straightforward, I think, before. Oh yeah, it was just Temporal Aperture or Temporal Fissure, and then that got banned as well. And now you can still storm into getting all the basic lands out of your deck, and then hitting them with like a sudden impact spell that counts your cards in hand. Ira the Kaminari, I want to say.
So you have 5 mana floating right now?
No, I have 7, now 8.
Oh, Grape Shot was banned
Did-
years and years ago.
Did you use 2 of that mana to cast the
Oh, right,
Winding
yeah,
Wave?
yeah. No, you're right. So I should have had 5, now 6. Thank you, Kathleen.
Nope.
This is what I was saying about like never playing this deck in paper.
Right.
It's like there's a lot more bookkeeping to
MTGO
do.
keeping track of things like whether you've clicked your Ranger, played your land, and how much mana in your pool is nice, right? And reminding you to untap this, right?
Yes, well, and just doing it for you automatically. And this thing.
Boop.
And then that goes down to 2.
Now you'll notice that this card and this card really synergize too.
Yes.
Everybody. Sorry. There you go.
So yeah, these guys get tapped. We go to 3. Play this thing. Untap this. So this goes to 2. We get an elf.
Yeah.
So gain 2 life.
Right.
These 2 tap for a mana. Probably could have done this first, but this untaps. It costs 2. Gain 2 life because I get another token.
I like how Jer's just abandoned all pretense of organizing his
Right.
cards.
And the token will come into play before the Vanguard. So
Right, yeah.
this
So
won't
that's
get
not gonna
pumped
grow.
off the first token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like tap all your elves to make 2 mana here, right? Or oh, maybe you want to leave Vanguard untapped totally so it's a blocker.
Nope. These guys get tapped.
Okay.
Tap. 3. So
More.
That's
More
2 more
elves.
life.
gain
Yeah,
a
you get a
life,
token.
2 more life, another token.
This untaps. This gets bigger.
And yeah,
Here.
okay, it's bigger. And I think that is the end of my turn.
My
Okey-dokey.
goodness.
We're untapping. Storm is 15. It's not what we wanted to see, chat, but maybe it's what we gotta live with.
Did I not tap a Timberwatch Elf for mana? I might have at some point. May have happened. May have happened.
I don't.
So much
I
harder to
don't.
organize.
Does it matter to you?
No,
I'm
it doesn't
okay,
matter
great.
at all. No, I'm just mentioning it.
I will flames one of the Timberwatches.
Okay. It is Flames.
I will journey to nowhere the other one.
Yeah, it is Journeyed to Nowhere.
Go ahead.
Nelson's trying to keep himself alive.
Well, when I passed the turn to Jer, I thought, I have an out. Maybe if I draw another... He was at 8 at the time, so I'm like, if I draw a Lightning Bolt, maybe I can just win. And then his Winding Wave found the Essence Ward, and so then that possibility was gone.
I like to imagine the two of them were just standing beside each other. One just exploded in fire, and the other one was just like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm going on a journey. Bye.
I don't want... Yeah, exactly. This...
I just remembered I have a wedding I have to go to on the other side of the world.
I left my grandmother on fire. Yeah. I need to go now. Place.
So, okay. Tap those for mana.
Yeah.
This untaps. We create another one of these.
Do you gain a life? Do you gain 2
I gain
life?
2 life, and this gets 2
Oh,
bigger.
I have no cards in my hand. If you just attack with all your creatures, I'm dead because you have more
Yeah.
than 9 creatures.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay.
I can concede again. Sorry, everybody.
No
to keep
worries.
cutting
No,
it
it's
short.
okay.
But hey, maybe we will see more games. I didn't find Mana of Trickeries, everybody. I did board them in.
What else did you board in?
Nothing. Just Electrickery.
Just-
That's all I had in my board
Zoop,
for this. I think fairly small sample of the meta right now, but that's okay. Yeah, I didn't try to pre-board against the perceived Moonbase meta. That's okay. Those were good games.
That
Thank
was
you.
interesting. Again, my biggest fear coming here was like I'm not gonna be able to handle playing this deck live. Like
Right,
it's
yeah, okay.
too much. There's already a lot to think about when you're playing it on a screen where everything is organized for you. So definitely missing a bunch of stuff there. But you know,
Yeah, I
good.
mean, besides the pressure of playing in front of a whole bunch of people, I feel like the Moonbase is a great place to bring a new deck that you feel a little overwhelmed by because you got table friends.
That's
and, like,
true.
And the stakes have never been lower.
That's right. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of low stakes just for fun, when we come back, I've never played Pauper before, but I'm cheap.
Never ever.
So I was like, I like the idea of a $20 deck, which is about what my deck cost me to put together.
Okay.
So when it's me versus James,
he's cheap
playing
too.
Pauper.
Alrighty.
So we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with some hot comment on common action.
Congrats, Chair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Friday Night Paper Fight, where we are playing Powerful Magic. Acquired, 11 cards to a pack as commons.
I liked your transition there, Paul.
No, they're so good.
I like that one.
I've been just like randomly.
Randomly,
experimenting.
that's what you said you were going to do. So I'm glad
They're all just numbers, so I don't know what they do.
Yes.
I choose 4, and we'll see how that goes.
Today, we have Kathleen playing. Do you want to say what you're playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Mono Black Control.
And we have James,
Yo,
also playing a monocolored deck.
Mono Blue Delver, because that's something that I would play normally.
You strike me as a tempo player.
So James,
Yeah.
how much Pauper? We can talk about this
So
while we're playing.
I have played maybe about 2 minutes of Pauper a few years ago at a GP when somebody handed me their deck. I have not played much Pauper at all.
I have played 0,
All right.
so you have the advantage.
We didn't roll to see who goes first.
Oh, right, yes. We shouldn't have kept our cards.
7. I'll play?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't even know.
So Mono Black Control, like a cornerstone of the format. It's been around for ages. Everyone who's a Pauper fan who's watching, they love this deck. They know this deck.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I preordain.
Mono,
Chat knows you well, James. They say you played 2 minutes and then retired champion.
Yeah, exactly. Bottom.
That's,
Draw a card. Pass the turn.
all right.
Mono Blue Delver, also a cornerstone of the format.
Duress. A non-creature, non-land card from it, eh?
Non-creature, non-land card.
yeah.
There you go.
All right, so there's Spell Pierce.
Or
and-
counter spells.
Well then. I'll take a counter spell. I don't know what to take
that's
out
right.
of your
I did
hand.
play the Cold Out the Red deck a few years ago. What do you hit?
Counter spell.
Counter spell. Would you like to take the beat up one or the nice one?
I'll say your choice.
Oh, well then I'm going to definitely discard the beat up one. All right.
So writes down multiple counter spells.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
Could have just written that down at the beginning of the game, really.
Well then.
So did you guys get some help to to design your deck, seeing as you haven't played?
I
Pauper
may have
before?
asked somebody well known in the Pauper community.
Yeah, it turns out on Monday morning I DM'd Prof and said, if I have to play Pauper, what should I play? And he said, are you interested in running counter spells? I was like, I would not know what to counter in the format. So I would like to play something sort of simple. And he said, well, how about Mono Black Control? And I'm like, yeah, you're speaking my language.
Mono Blue Delver, also like a cornerstone of the format, but maybe less liked because it was sort of like basically the deck for a while in very recent memory.
I also may have talked to Professor.
Yeah. So this is the Professor's proxy battle.
Whoever wins, whoever loses, he wins.
Yeah, this is
And whoever wins, he loses. It's either way.
the ultimate victor of this is definitely Tolarian Community College.
It's like the two sides of his personality fighting each other or something. I don't know.
Draw.
Inside every man, there's a constant battle of black control and blue delver.
Yeah, let's play the Fairy Seer and scry 2.
So much card advantage here.
Bottom, top, pass. You think I'm gonna win the Pauper Championship at Vegas? Nah.
Play a swamp.
Yeah.
Let's see. First, I'm going to cycle this Baron more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
I drew a
Oh,
card.
card advantage.
Yeah. Then I'm going to defile your Fairy Seer.
No.
Defile.
Defile from Modern Horizons.
Yeah,
Done.
2 Modern Horizons cards, right? Yeah. Fairy Seer as well.
Draw.
Shaking up the format.
Play another. Twice the same. Fairy Miscreant. When there's a battlefield, if you control another creature card named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. I don't. Pass.
Fairy Friend. Good tribal synergies in your deck, James.
Yeah. Fairies. That's a great image.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I can play around his 2 counter spells by not playing any spells.
But can you play around his beautiful islands?
Draw.
Don't talk too much about my hand.
Combat.
I take 1.
Attack.
I get 1.
All right. Tap. Delver.
Uh-oh.
Pass.
Well, I mean, I suppose he's definitely going to... I mean, like, what am I... I know James has counter spells in hands, but who knows? Chittering Rats.
What does this do again? When this comes into play, target opponent puts a card from his or her hand on top of his or her library.
He's so unthreatened by me, he's thinking about it.
Ah, it's just a rat.
And I know he's got at least 2 counter spells in hand.
Sure, that happens.
Wow. All right, put a card from your hand on top of your library.
Do you think this is like better or worse than a straight discard?
I think it sets them back. I hope it's better, because the list I'm running has 4 of them.
I feel like in a lot of
Is that it?
situations it's
Yeah,
better.
I'm done.
Untap. Reveal.
Oh
an
my
instant.
goodness, what's that? What a surprise. I feel like in this matchup it's significantly worse. Because now he's got a big flying... I'm going to get punched for 4.
That
Combat.
Yep.
chittering rats
I
art
take 4.
is just
1, 2, 3,
not.
4.
I don't like that chittering rats
Pass.
art. His claws are weird.
There's something very disturbing about it. It's very sort of like...
It's like his claws start at his elbows.
It's very like early 90s Moon Knight comic.
Gary?
Good, Gary.
Gary! No.
Yeah. Had to try.
I was looking forward to actually remembering to do the life totals.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Well, I can't block anything, so 2.
Dude.
Boom! I did it! I
Go
remembered.
ahead.
Draw. Combat.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
Island. Pass.
Let's see.
Bug and fairy versus rat.
Yeah.
I think like in IRL I would actually favor the rat.
Yes, probably. Yep, I take 2.
And then...
Dear God.
No, it's fine.
She counted all of her mana.
Well, I just wanted to see, because I know you have the one where you have to pay 2 more in hand.
Mmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7.
Gurmag!
The mangly. He's a big fangly mangly fish.
Yep.
So just resolves?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh boy. You're at 11. Combat.
I take 4.
Pass.
Fish eats the fly. The rat catches the fish. You know what it looks like, Paul? That rat.
Choo choo. Rawr. 7.
7, huh?
I mean, this is nice because my decisions are made for me. I can't block his stuff.
No blocks.
All right, take 7.
Yeah, I go to 9.
Get garried?
Garried. That's gonna suck. How many cards do you have left?
1.
You're at 7.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your devotion to black be?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
+5, down 5.
Thank you to Nelson for lending me the Garys for this deck. Because I went to Yellow Jacket and they're like, we don't have any.
We don't have any Garys.
Yeah.
Gary's a popular guy.
Gary's Gary is probably cruising for some sort of reprint at some point, I think.
Gary and Angler in the same block too. It was like,
Or the same, like, standard environment.
well, they were,
Yeah.
same standard environment. They were, that was like
That was powerful.
powerful.
Yeah,
Yep.
that happens.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kathleen a little bit behind in the early game, but wow.
Gary's doing his job, I tell you what.
Yeah, that the job being the big bag. Is he carrying a bag on his back, or is that just a scarf?
I think it's a bag of souls.
it's a bag of souls. All right.
Or maybe hard candies.
And
Right. Werther's original. Gary's actually a nice guy, but he looks like that. And people are like, oh.
Gary's your grandpa who's going to
Yeah.
offer you a Werther's.
That is a
Unstable
suspiciously
mutation.
large amount of.
Target
Ooh.
creature gains +3/+3 during the upkeep phase of each of its controller's turns. Put a -1/-1 counter on that creature. These counters remain even if the enchantment is removed. This is now a 4/4.
So if you get more than one turn,
Uh-oh.
you have to put on
Powerful
2
magic.
I attack you for 7.
I take 7.
Boop, 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 boop.
Pass.
Neck and neck at 5/4.
Yeah.
Kathleen with a full board.
Pew, choo, choo.
I fear she saw the line.
What could James have?
Nothing.
All right.
Okay. I think the rat looks like it's part a tog. I think
Yeah.
it looks like it's
It's a Ratatog.
a rat-a-tog.
Ooh.
Its face is like that a-tog face. That
Oh yeah, like the too wide mouth.
the original red one from like whatever it was, Antiquities.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it looked scary. And at the time, I remember looking at that card and being like, it looks like it's like stop motion. Like it looks like it's made of clay or something because
Yeah, yeah, it does
the
kind of look
lighting
like
on
a
it
Ray.
is so dark.
It's got like a Ray Harryhausen kind of style to it.
Yeah, quite disturbing.
All right, so
Chat having various reviews of the transition.
Yeah, I don't like that.
which one was that one? I
No
didn't
way.
see it. It sounded bad.
It was just very fast.
Okay.
What's even in my sideboard here?
What's even in your deck? I'm trying to figure out if some of these cards are
That was
good.
number 4, so bad choice.
Okay.
Just like remove that button. Put a piece of tape on it with an arrow. It's like never use this one.
Okay.
I think this is fine. Like I just don't know enough. I haven't seen enough of James's deck to start like sideboarding. Like I feel like my deck has a broad spectrum of answers and threads. Why mess with perfection, right?
Right. Exactly. You.
Like I don't mean my own perfection. I mean the perfection of
No,
the person
you-
who put this list together.
You are the reactive deck. I mean,
Yeah.
you have a lot of broad answers that should be able to answer most of the things in James's deck, and then he has counter spells to answer those things.
There is that thing where it's like, if you win, do you want a sideboard?
I mean, yes.
But it's like, what if I take out the thing that let me win?
I find that really tough, especially online, where I'm like often just jamming games pretty quickly, and they'll be like, I won that one. Do I want a sideboard? Nah, never mind. And I forget that I like took out a land because I was on the play, or sorry, took out a land because I was on the draw, and so then I am just playing short a land for the entire game.
Whoops. But I mean, like, is it that much of a deal in your?
When you're elves and you play 13 lands to start.
Oh, it is.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
All right. I will take the play.
That seems fair. These are brand new sleeves, so I don't know how the riffle shuffling them will work.
Hooah! 5, 6, 7. Sure. I will keep.
Yeah, this seems fine. Go ahead.
Delver. Go ahead. Ooh, that was a cool one. I like that.
I missed it.
transition. That was like cool.
Swamp. Defile Delver.
Seems reasonable.
Good
Go
plays.
ahead.
Powerful magic.
Go. Sticking with that one lander. It's gonna not go well for me. It's fine.
Swamp.
Yeah.
Let's see. Defile that fairy miscreant.
Sure.
Go ahead.
None shall pass.
Ah, see, you've
Go.
drawn a card.
I'd like to draw lands.
I mean, you're a Delver. You can function up one land.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
fine.
currently, yes, I
You're
can.
fine.
Let's see. Sign and Blood. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. That's
Yep.
me. 1, 2.
You're on the board, James.
Woo! I'm winning.
Gonna
Did I keep a 1-land hand? Sure did.
Nerf.
play a swamp.
Yeah.
Narrator,
And I'm
he
going
wasn't
to.
Don't defile my miscreant
No,
board.
I'm going to cycle this Baron more.
Sure.
Boop, boop. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. My life.
You'd be fine if she hadn't defiled your mana elf.
My life. Well, I got nothing else to do. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have anything in response to me casting Unstable Mutation on
Nope.
my miscreant? All right. I attack you for 4.
I take
For
4.
Boop, boop, boop,
Pass.
boop.
my hand is silly.
It does seem silly. Victim of Night.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Drop. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Go. This seems statistically unlikely.
Oh no. Your Magic Arena luck is transferring over to paper.
Look at this.
It is statistically unlikely.
Dumb hand.
Thorn of the Black Rose.
Ooh.
What does that do?
When it enters the battlefield, I become the
Oh,
monarch.
you're the monarch. Yeah, cool. So you get to draw cards now.
Yeah, at the beginning of your end
Neat.
step, draw a card.
Cool.
But whenever you creature deals combat damage to me, you can become the monarch. So I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card.
Yeah.
So you just need to fly over with your Delver
Go
Secrets
ahead.
and Fairy Miscreants. And
Okay. This can kind of get me back in the game.
I like how simple a card it is to change the entire system of government in which this game is taking place under. It is now a monarchy. I don't know what it was before, but
it's a good question. It kind of like changes your mental model. Like when my mental model for Magic was always 2 wizards standing on hilltops.
yeah, exactly,
And they
yeah.
were like shooting each other with spells, making creatures run down the hills between them
Top
to
one.
fight.
Go ahead.
now one's got a crown.
Now there's a king.
Jam.
Yeah, I take one.
Hey, I'm on the board.
On the board.
All right, so first I am going to... What do I want to do here? Tendrils of Corruption.
Ooh.
And I gain X life, so that I gain
5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes.
Jesus. Okay.
I'm going to draw a card, because I'm going to my end step. Go ahead.
There should have been that much corruption juice inside that thing.
Go.
You have 2 mana now.
I was going to say, you got 2 lands, James.
Duress. Oh.
When it enters the battlefield, counter target spell with converted mana cost X or less, where X is the number of fairies you control.
Yay.
It worked.
You got on the
Amazing.
board.
That was like the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Yep.
Boop.
Let's see, what do I want to do here? I feel like this is a good time to do it.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Get garried.
Yeah.
Or 3.
3.
Yep.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
And I will go to my end step and draw a card.
Right.
Gary's just got a bag full of fairies now. Gary and the fairies. James just rolling in land now.
Combat.
I take 1.
No. Ninjutsu.
Oh no, I take how many?
2, and I draw a card.
Oh. Well, you're also you're going to become the monarch, so.
So draw a card from Ninja. And
I don't care who you are. That is an impressive ninja move. He hid as a fairy. So he hid as like a 5-inch tall flying creature.
Okay.
And then turned
So
into
you
a
take
full-size
2.
I
person.
take 2. Have I taken 2? Yes.
Ninjas are powerful.
Did you take 2 off my life total, Jared?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Move to the end step. Draw a card. And pass.
Monarchy just acting as a howling mine, basically.
Jam for 3.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Gourmet
3,
Angler.
4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll leave 1 card in my graveyard. The Gamangler.
Gamangler.
Oh, I can become the monarch.
You're moving to your end step.
Well, no, but I will because I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
combat
yeah,
damage
yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to Vapor Snag your Angler.
Okay. So then return it to my hand.
Yep.
Well, hold on.
You
I wasn't moving to my end step yet. I just said I was going to do that. Like I
Okay.
would become the monarch. So, okay. Now I will move this to the end of my turn, but that's fine. And at my end step, I'll draw a card.
I got
Yeah.
the life total down to 19.
Okay, so untap. Draw.
We don't really know what a gourmet angler looks like.
I mean,
All we know is it has a giant mouth.
maybe
but
that's
it's
all
mostly blocking.
anyone has ever seen of the angler.
That's true.
It's like Illustrator trying to draw the fish as it...
This is the artist rendition. Yeah,
Yeah.
they never got any closer.
Like, at some point, an angler carcass washes up on the shore, and there's a sketchbook inside, and that's what it looked like. It must have been a fish.
Combat.
Flash and Whisper Agent. Block.
Ability on that.
Oh, and it has Surveil. Well, does it resolve, first of all?
Yes, it
Okay.
resolves.
So, and then I will look at the top card of my library. I may put it into my graveyard.
But I want to draw a card, so before blocks, I'm going to snap that to your hand.
This is a good judge question, I guess. No, because I don't think it'll work the way I want it to work. So, I guess.
Untap these 2 lands.
No, I actually am going to do it. All right. Response, I'm going to defile that ninjutsu of the deep hours.
So at this point, the snap still hasn't resolved.
Yeah.
Was there a judge question?
No.
No.
I was like, nah, just a straight way.
Okay.
So this
That
goes back.
resolves. Yep.
That dies. This goes back to my hand.
This untaps. Snap goes away. All right. Moving into my second main. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Go.
I feel like snap is a harsh master because managed to disable all of your resources while it resolves.
Yeah, I definitely should have played the island before. In my,
How many cards in hand?
5.
Chittering rats?
Yep. So what does that do? Put
Uh,
a card on
Put
top?
a card on from your hand on top of your library.
Okay.
Chug chug. Oh wait, that's got summoning sickness. Choo choo for 3.
Yeah.
I like adding the rat to it, made it go chug chug.
Yeah. Germangler.
Angle shooting James again.
Was that enough?
Yes, because I have 5, and then it's 2 exiled.
Oh, you exiled 2?
Yeah.
It only looked like you hit 1.
Oh.
Cool. Yep.
All right. Move to my end step. Draw my card.
Yep.
People are always like, Pauper is such a fun format.
Go
'cause you
ahead.
only play commons. You guys are drawing all these cards. You got ninjas drawing cards. We got monarchy drawing cards.
true.
Just like Commander, exactly the same.
Yep.
Kathleen's practically playing a Super Friends deck. Not Super Friends, Group Hug.
The angler certainly wants a hug.
Yeah.
Wide open for that hug.
Yep. Get in there.
I'm at 9.
You are at 9.
I play out 2 of these, and I block.
Okay, so you'll take
3.
3.
Boop, boop, boop.
Let's see. Go ahead.
Go.
James's deck functioning entirely at instant speed.
Yeah. I haven't drawn a single counter this game, which is just a little awkward.
At least 3.
Remember what I did last turn? I do it again.
Wow.
Doot, doot, doot.
Writes down 4 spells. Let's see.
It's the great spell stutter sprite.
Go. So I'll
Casualty
draw a
board.
card.
Okay. What's a card I can draw here?
Sleep is an uncommon.
It was an island.
All right.
I would like to play out my ninja for retail and pass the turn.
I'm going
It's possible
to.
she doesn't see the line chat.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to Tendrils of Corruption your ninja.
Yep.
I'm going to gain 8 life.
Uh-huh. I think I still have a chance. She can just F6 through her turn.
I was play to the. Maybe they'll have a
Play to
heart
the
attack
outs.
out.
Well, I don't want her to have a
Choo-choo.
heart attack. Where are all my counter spells, man? Holy
my
moly!
goodness.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
blue cat. Wow, defiling that Delver sort of ruined your plan.
If I was smart, the turn that I don't think it would. It would have probably helped a little bit, but I definitely should have played a land for my fourth land when I played snap, because I snapped, and then in response you defiled, and if I had played the land, I could have sprite for 1 and countered it, which would have put me in a better position than I was, but probably still not the greatest.
Right.
It's true. If I was really smart, I probably shouldn't have kept that hand that I kept. But it's fine. Sometimes that happens. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
This is basically the first time we're playing Pauper, so.
Yeah.
Now I think we're going to take a very short break, and I think, are we going to come
Well,
back?
it's 6:30, which
Yeah.
means I think we could have enough time to do a friendship bracket, or
Yeah.
whatever we're calling it these days, which I think is me and Nelson, right?
Yes.
Because you two won?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to come back, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we'll do the non-winners bracket between me and Nelson, and then we'll take another quick break, and we'll come back to the ultimate champion between
It's the everyone's a winner bracket.
Jeremy and Kathleen. It'll be fun.
And then we have the actual winner bracket.
Yeah.
All right, bye everybody. We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
I love it.
Professional television.
Amazing. Never seen anything like it. Welcome back
to 1988.
where we are playing Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Like
Yep.
it was played in
1988.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Some cards that were out in like 1998.
Yeah, that's true.
I got one in my hand.
Yeah, I have a
Copyright 1995.
I have a Kurt Ape. There you go.
I got one that says no copyright date.
Snow-Covered Forest is from 1998. Absolutely. Anyways,
Welcome back.
Jeremy
We're
Patter's
playing-
here.
Hey,
Isn't he great?
Hello. Yes, to answer some questions from the chat. Hi, I am here. They're playing Pauper, and I was like, I play Pauper, and so I showed up.
Sweet.
That was pretty cool. But there are 2 other people playing Pauper here. Nelson, playing. You're playing Naya.
Playing Naya Domain. Yeah, it's like Tribal Flames Beatdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like cares about land types, fairly aggressive deck. Did get rolled over by Jer's Elves deck pretty hard, but we had a game.
Yeah, yeah. And James, you were playing a deck that has fewer colors, fewer than 5 colors.
Only one color
Oh my
on this
gosh.
side of the table.
my
I
gosh.
can't operate more than 2 colors at a time. And I figured I'd take it easy this evening by playing
Are those
just the one.
Are those doctor's orders?
Yeah. Doctor said, please don't play any wedges or
Shards. Nephilim.
Stick
No
with
rainbow.
Stick with the guilds, and if you can, just mono.
My doctor, or my daughter is also working up to like learning how to mix colors. I think that's going to be coming in like another year or two.
Do you mean like with finger paints and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
Or-
yeah.
Perfect. That's great.
All right, you won the
I
dice
won
roll?
the die roll. We both kept 7.
Okay.
We're gonna play some magic cards now. Good luck, James.
Good luck, Nelson.
I got Forest and Wild in the Cattle. Back to you. 1/1.
How do I? Okay.
1/1. Instead of flying, it has another ability. Just like your deck. Mirror match. Sorry, Paul.
I was gonna say, Jer, so your daughter is at approximately the same level as James currently is what you were saying?
Playing Pauper, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been practicing at home. You know, her MidGo account has more tickets than mine. I don't know.
Nice.
Man, that's impressive.
Yeah, my kids are pretty good at magic cards. They
Top
can
bottom.
fold them
Go.
up and throw them around and eat them and stuff. It's
That's
great.
not bad.
Yeah.
Do they favor any specific colors when they do that?
I think they like green, actually. Sorry. I'm going to cast Nylea's Presence, targeting the Snow-Covered Forest.
Sure.
Making my Wild and the Cattle a 3/3 and drawing me a card. Kapow! Kitty cat beats.
I
That's
think 3.
2.
Back to you, sir. 3.
Oh, 3, right? Yeah, yeah.
3 damages.
Boop, boop, boop.
I think green could be definitely said to be the tastiest color.
Yeah.
It does the most tasting, for sure. But yeah, there's like all sorts of crazy mushrooms and.
It's like,
Forests are lush with plants you can eat.
what's your spot removal like in that deck?
This deck?
Yeah.
I've got some
Is it-
red cards.
Is it like some damage, or is it just like kill a thing?
There's a pretty good spell from 1994 called Lightning Bolt. You may
Okay.
have seen it on stream if you were
You know what?
getting
beats,
ready.
You know what beats lightning bolt? An unstable mutation.
It sure does for one turn.
You know what really does though?
Two unstable
unstable
mutations.
It's
That does it for 2
incredibly
turns. I'll take 7.
Go ahead.
All right, untapping.
It's always that thing. It's like the end of the Batman movie where Bane has like is about to get the hose pulled out of his the back of his head or whatever.
Perfect. Okay, let's. What are we doing here, Chad?
Paul Saunders, this game is a really awful Batman movie.
Yeah, I think I can just take 5 next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna cast Arkham's Astrolab. I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack for 3.
Yeah, take 3.
Like that card comes out and suddenly every Pauper deck is playing all Snowlands.
I'll cycle Ash Barrens.
Sure.
Do I just get another mountain here? Probably. I have a Nylea's Presence. Are you gonna blow up my Nylea's Presence? You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare.
Not that I'm aware.
You wouldn't dream of it. And I'll play it. Back to you.
Back to me. 2 -1/-1 counters. That's what these are. Draw. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping to draw another unstable mutation there.
Come on, dude. This didn't work in '94. What makes you think it's gonna work in 2019?
Because it's 2019, damn it!
I still fear Unstable Mutation as a card.
fair.
It's
That's fair.
terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, I think like since Amonkhet, maybe you're supposed to combo it with like stuff that gets the -1/-1 counters off. There's got to be some commons to do that, but they aren't in blue.
You can also combo it with Infect creatures. That's a pretty good combo.
Attack for 5.
I take 5.
Just think about it.
It
Like,
hurts me.
if you had Infect, he would already be dead.
Yep, that's
Yep,
true. I've taken
done.
10. If he had played Glistener Elf there, I would have had to stay home and block. No one wants to do that.
It's like the
Astrolab.
motto of the Infect deck. If I had Infect, you'd be dead now.
Oh,
Sprite. Thinking.
Yep.
devious.
Yeah, that's super devious. Yep, resolves. Attack for 3.
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Tribal Flames, target Fairy Seer.
Just deals. How much damage is it?
5 because of Nylea's
No,
presence.
you're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Okay, back to you.
And your turn, I'm gonna brainstorm.
Yeah, you are. Ooh, there's an old card.
2, 3.
He's storming off.
What do I do?
You put 2 back.
Yeah.
Any of your cards, doesn't have to be the ones you drew.
Yeah.
And then you like snap a fetch and shuffle away.
Yeah, exactly. Then you untap and cycle Ash Barrens, and you feel like you've played Ancestral Recall. Yeah, Brainstorm, equally popular in Pauper. Well, not equally, but it's popular in Pauper. Brainstorm's certainly one of the connections with Legacy, just like one of the best commons in the game. And yeah, gets played a lot in this format, gets played a lot in Legacy. Lightning Bolt, another one. It's played more in Pauper than Legacy.
Yeah, I don't feel like the Legacy Light moniker is always correct for Pauper.
No, it's not.
But it's definitely,
I would say it's the closest cousin, though.
yeah, for sure.
After playing a bunch of Pauper decks and a bunch of Legacy decks, I think Pauper is closer to Legacy than Modern or Standard.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I think it's
Yeah.
close to Modern in that there's a number of non-interactive decks. But when the games do get interactive, it can get very...
Top. Whoopsies. Bottom. My poor. And then I'm gonna draw a card.
I guess another reason I think of it like
Fairy Seer.
Yep. I like agree with the Legacy Light moniker. It's just that the cards that you have access to, and therefore like the cards that end up getting played, are just like only the best, cheapest, most powerful spells. Like in a bunch, especially the decks that James and I are playing. Like our mana costs on our spells are really low, like just 1s and 2s basically.
I mean, I would argue that my Elves deck is
Yeah,
like actually
maybe.
incredibly similar to the old Legacy Elves deck.
Exactly. Yep. I take 1. Yeah, like your Elves deck may be one of the best examples of that.
That's a path, huh?
Untapping. Okay. Snowcrow first.
Yeah.
Attack for 3. Currently losing this race, I think.
I feel like this is a very nice, like, honest game of Magic, though.
Yeah, so this is exactly the
I
game
took
I was
3.
kind of, go ahead, kind of expecting that James and I would get, where we just both kind of get to do our things. I burned his creature, he has flyers, they're better
Countered
than
one
my
of your
creatures slightly. He countered one of my
eggs.
spells, exactly, he countered an egg. He has to think about what to do.
Do that at the end of your turn.
Targeting my wild cattle. Scred.
Yeah.
Scred.
Yeah.
Your land's on top. Do you do something?
No. Wait.
Do you
Oh,
wanna,
yeah,
do you want to
yeah,
recast
yeah.
the spell search rate with flash or what?
No.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. So it's my end step. I can't recast Monte Cattle right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Go.
Cycle Ash Barrens.
Yeah.
I'll find the Snow River Plains. Or Island, whichever one comes first.
Lemon 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pauper is playing Lightning Bolt alongside a couple bears. Sometimes it feels like that.
Well, have been Storm decks all along the way.
Yeah.
Kathleen's deck is actually, like, I would have probably brought Mono Black Control if I didn't. I saw in the chat earlier setting up this episode that she was going to play it. Like, okay, I don't want to bring the same deck, so I'll bring a different one.
Mm-hmm.
But that Mono Black Control deck is like the one I've played the most in Pauper and sort of the deck I'm most familiar with.
Yeah, and it's just a very solid, good deck.
Yeah, and you get to play just kind of normal cards. Like, you just play a bunch of Sign and Bloods and Gary and Kill Spells and Crypt Rats and stuff.
Yeah, you play
Presence.
like Black Sun Zenith that is inexplicably a rat.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. Okay, Wild and the Cattle.
No.
Yep, countered.
That can kill me. But so can this? Yep.
Just another Wild and the Cattle. This island you know about? Go.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This like good, honest game of Magic I was talking about has like really suddenly become very interactive.
Attack for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been the goodest, honestest game of Magic we've had yet. Well, like, your match with Kathleen was fine, I think. You got a little unlucky on a first turn Delver Keep game 2.
Yeah.
But if you rip that land, if you have the
Yeah.
land on top, I think you're in a very real game because you had so much stuff going on. Yep.
Go.
And now we've entered perhaps the most honest possible. Oh, okay. I drew a creature. I'll attack. I was about to stay home.
Oh,
Are you
block.
jumping? Okay. Or yeah.
Two.
Sorry, I mean nice work.
What was that?
Oh, it was mutagenic
Sorry.
growth.
Mutagenic growth.
He made his ninja a 4/4 to eat my
Yeah.
cat. I drew another
But
cat.
I did take 2 from that.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
rather-
you had to pay life. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
I have another cat. Resolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So many cats.
Yeah, I drew all the cats this game. Well, no, I got one more.
Okay.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Another one of the cards that connects with Legacy. I see a lot of these. So yeah, there was a Storm deck. I haven't seen too much Storm lately.
Well, I like
It's mostly bad.
Brave the Storm.
Hmm.
Is that card? That's the one I'm thinking of, right?
Isn't that a pump spell or what's that? Or
No, it's
protection
like
spell?
it's a green spell. It's 2 mana. It is you gain 3
Weather
life.
the Storm.
Weather
the Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right. I'm thinking Brave the Elements.
So-
Weather the Storm.
It's like Weather the Storm could have just been printed earlier instead of banning Grape Shot, maybe.
Yeah, but it's possible that they will unban something in the future.
That'd be neat if they're like, there's Weather the Storm now. Let's unban Grape Shot. That would be hilarious.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, like, you still see Weather the Storm in a lot of sideboards, even though Storm is like not really a thing. And I don't like. There's not really. You can gain a lot of life off of it, but not like as much life as you would want to.
I actually don't even know what I think. Like, Is It Blitz has been a popular deck.
Yeah, that's
But I'm
true.
not sure if post MH1 Is It Blitz is like still in good standing. But it seems like a good board in against that. I have Weather the Storms on my board, but I don't know if I would want to bring them in any of the matchups tonight. Like, do I bring Weather the Storm in against you?
Maybe.
You play 15. Well, like, why though? You just like play 15 elves in a turn. I
You
gain
gain a bunch of
90,
life, and then
but then
I-
I still have no way to kill you.
Yeah,
Like, it
right,
doesn't
and
really
then I
help.
eventually attack you for 60.
Yeah. Attack for 3.
Sprite double.
Totally fine. All right, sorry, I put the 2/2 first.
Yeah.
Okay. Second main.
Yeah.
Core Skyfisher.
Yep.
Return Astrolabe.
Yeah.
Cast Astrolabe.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
Cast.
lightning bolt?
No, I drew another creature. Seeker of the Way.
Okay.
Go.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
What do I even need to? Well, okay, so I'm not just.
You're at 3, so
three.
you might have to chump if I have a non-creature spell.
I'm not gonna need to do anything.
James not entirely sure what he wants the top 3 cards of this deck to look like here.
James is just illustrating the concept
just-
of pondering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know we need James's Mana War.
Yeah.
yeah. Card's legal.
This is, of course,
Rather spin the wheel, take the chance, draw a card.
Does your deck play Winged Words?
No, go.
Okay. Winged Words seems like kind of a hot Pauper card. I don't know.
Also one of my favorite things with the format.
You draw a lightning bolt.
No. But I drew another one of these, and I'll cast it.
Okay.
Bounce this.
Yeah.
Cast this.
Yeah.
Okay, draw a card, trigger. Jam for 5.
Do they both? Wait.
No, 2, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta
Snap this one.
snap the 3/3. Go to 1.
Yep.
And this
Kurt,
one taps.
Kurt Ape.
Yeah.
Seeker.
Yeah.
Go.
Draw. Move on to game 2. Yeah.
So James's deck really wants to see Spellstar Strike come down against more creatures, and also, well, I don't know, like thinking about the unstable. So in the unstable, turn 2 unstable mutations is pretty hot. So I guess he like hopes to run good and not get burned for 5. That's kind of like the thing my deck is doing that not a lot of the decks in the format can do, is to deal 5 to a creature on turn 2. But you run into the same problem if your opponent has white mana with Journey to Nowhere or Pacifism or whatever, right? So I don't know, or black like with Terror.
I mean, I think you just hope to have a counter ready for that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
It's like
yeah.
you land your big threat and then protect the Monarch.
Are you talking about 1994? When did you guys get that Jihad box? How long has that been there?
Pretty recently.
Are we gonna have a Jihad night?
I mean, we could.
Wait.
multiplayer vampire.
Yeah, exactly.
That game.
Vampire: The Eternal Struggle. Sorry, that's the correct name
That's
for the game.
They renamed it after deciding that
For
the name Jihad
very
was
decent
maybe,
reasons.
Maybe not the best name to use.
And you know what? They just put their foot down. They were just like, this is a really cool decision that Wizards made, which they'll never make again, because I feel like they know it was like strategically wrong. Sorry, I didn't look at my sideboard yet at all. But they're just like, we're just gonna allow you to play your new cards with your different card back, with your old cards with your different card back.
And it's always what I think about when they talk about changing the card back for Magic. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
like,
they did
what
it with
about Vampire: The Eternal Struggle? You already said it was fine. And honestly, I remember I didn't even have sleeves at the time, and I remember getting Vampire cards and then wanting to put them in my Obfuscate deck or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. It's the same color scheme.
Well, now everyone plays
Yeah.
with sleeves anyway, so
Right, yeah, now it would barely matter. Well, these seem good. And these seem good.
I had some sick tech against your sideboard tech.
I bet.
That
yeah.
I was like hoping to get a chance to use.
I
but
was trying to think about what that would be. Like, do you have the white enchantment lumen
no,
threat?
I've got the green 1-mana instant that that you may or may not have seen show up in lists.
Okay. Is it just charge or something, or
Yeah,
something
basically.
similar? Yeah, it's
basically.
green charge.
It's like,
yeah.
It's like sometimes you want something a little bit more versatile than just regenerate all your creatures.
Right.
So
Cool. You're on the play.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
someone says. Seamohem says VTES is back as a living card game. Did Fantasy Flight license it?
Wow, I did not know that.
Or maybe it's not like an official living.
That's
Maybe
cool.
it's like White Wolf putting it out again. Who knows? That's interesting.
It's been an interesting set of Seattle companies trading
Sure.
that property
You okay
back
with
and
yours?
forth. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Go ahead.
McCannell,
Yeah.
back to you.
Back to you.
All right. Mountain. Cast Astrolabe. Spell Pierced. Attack for 2.
You got it.
Back to you.
Back to you.
Planes.
Yeah.
Attack for 3.
Yeah.
Just natural.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
color
did it.
plans.
Just like
Just cool.
everyone's least favorite player at the
Super cool.
Shards of Alara draft right here. Skyfisher. Countered. Back to you.
James maintains air superiority of 0 flyers.
Yep. Works.
Go.
Untap. Attack for 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Skyfisher.
No.
Okay. Back to you. Just magic as Richard Garfield intended it over
Yeah,
here. Like
just
this is
One
this
card for one card.
Yeah, creatures and interaction, Pauper. Yep.
Over.
You got it.
Go.
Attack for 3.
Yeah.
3 threes for 1.
Yep.
Exactly as Garfield intended.
Skyfisher.
No.
Oh, wow. That's 3 counterspells.
Elec Trickery. All right. Back to you.
Also, I appreciate the Weatherlight counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very mystified looking mage there.
Did you put your deck together yourself? Is it just out of James's card?
No, I
Size,
got
huh?
almost all this from Wedge.
Okay. Yep.
Ooh. That is a bold move, putting the unstable mutation on immediately.
Yeah, I mean it means it can block, I guess, but
Ooh.
ah,
Boom.
I'll destroy Spellslayer Sprite
The
with
sideboard tech
Pyroblast.
coming out of the Naya deck.
Attack for 3.
yeah, 6.
Back to you.
I feel like one of you is playing Delver, and it's not necessarily
Yeah, it
James.
might
It's
not
been
be
a
me.
weird game where, yeah, I'm on the Delver action. Yep. Yep. Yeah, James is just on hard control. He's blue-white control, and I'm mono-blue Delver.
Go.
Okay. Cat. Countered. 4th counter spell. Love it.
Wow, excellent.
Tribal Flames you for 3.
Yeah.
Go.
Nelson's like he's reached the killbot limit. It's
Go.
like you've got all the counter spells out of his deck now. Good job.
Exactly. Exactly. Wild in the cattle.
Oh, wow.
Respond. Lightning bolt you.
Fuck. Shit.
I don't know. I needed to play it in some order. Yeah. Figured I would bait a counterspell with the cat. Yeah. Sorry.
I have all these cards that do 3 damage.
So okay, yeah, that. I feel if we played this match like 15 times in a row, it would play out a bunch differently too. Yeah, like I don't know, and that was still like a perfectly reasonable example of how it plays out sometimes. Yeah.
I'm okay with that one.
Yeah. Thank you for friendship bracket games.
Yeah, no, friendship bracket's the best bracket.
Yeah.
And now Kathleen and I get to play a less friendly bracket.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think? Is Kathleen gonna find her 0 crypt rats? She didn't ask me for crypt rats. I could have lent
I
this
don't
them
know.
to her as well. Okay.
I seem to think that she is playing not a lot of crypt rats. So.
The deck lists are available if anyone wants to scroll up or whatever. But yeah, will Kathleen find her sweepers for these elves, whatever sweepers she has,
Yeah.
or will returning to the moon base Jeremy be a conqueror?
I seem to think that
on
this
his-
matchup is heavily in Kathleen's favor. So we will find out.
All right, let's take a break,
Take a short break.
and we'll be back with the final.
We won.
Oh, welcome back to Friday Night Paper Fight. We are at the finals. We have played round 1. We have played round 2. We've played the friendship bracket, but now it's time to settle this once and for all. We've got Jeremy.
Hello.
We've got Kathleen.
Hi.
We've got elves versus black mono control, green. Fight!
Jeremy won the die roll, so he will play first. These are that transition's too fancy, Paul.
All right. We have a fancy forest
Oh.
and an elf.
Oh, landed a mana elf. Uh-oh.
The low budget, low rant Llanowar elf.
Go ahead.
Bolt the bird. Oh, no.
Okay, so we dodged the first turn, 1 black
Yeah,
mana.
you didn't get the defile.
Defile. That's what I was
So you're
thinking
good.
for. So, obviously we're...
The file's a good card.
Defile is a good card,
As it
especially
turns
against
out-
this deck and my deck. All right, tap 2 gets
Oh, dear.
Priest of... Hey, it's our
Go ahead. Yes,
our friend.
7th Titan.
7th Titan.
Oh, my God. All right, well, I'm going to have to...
Sign
Sign in
in
blood,
blood.
targeting
Okay.
myself.
Goes to 18. Draws a couple cards, though.
Oh, dear. This is... I'm certainly drawing a lot of the same thing. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I might have a little bit more setup to do before you need to, worry about the old life total, but we'll see. Probably is actually a good idea for me to just beat down pretty quickly against you because of all the scary things that you can do to my poor creatures. This one's pretty good.
Oh, dear.
Elvish Vanguard. Whenever elf comes into play, put a +1/+1 counter on Elvish Vanguard.
So we have access to 1 mana right now. So that's 3. I will play Winding Way.
Oh, no.
All right. Choose creature or land.
Creature.
Ah, good. Oh, good.
2 mana draw 4 seems good.
Yep.
Especially in green.
I only had to draw 2. I only got to draw 2 off my 2 mana card.
Still floating 1 green
Yeah,
off
still
this
floating
thing.
1 green. 1
Um,
green.
okay. I'm going to play this Birchlore Ranger. This gets a counter.
This gets a counter.
So out of mana.
No more mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. I should have discarded one.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'm going to discard a Whisper Agent.
All right.
Play this Llanowar Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Look up.
Sticks.
I think is this game just over already? This game might just be over already.
Sorry. Another Birchlore.
Ay, ay, ay.
Combat.
Yeah.
4.
4. Go ahead.
He tapped it to something else.
Oh,
you tapped
these-
into the thing, right.
So these two, Birchlore Ranger, you can tap 2 elves to make a mana. So I tap
Yeah.
the Birchlore and a Llanowar to make a green.
Yeah.
Tricky dicky.
Yeah.
Chittering Rats.
Yes. I will return a card from my hand to the top of my library. I will return this arbitrary card.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I do love that old Llanowar elf.
Yeah.
Just because it goes so far different from like the template for what elves are supposed to look like in Magic.
It was doing Dungeon Punk. I didn't draw yet, right?
Nope.
Because I know what that.
You should know what that
I
card
know
is,
what that
yeah.
is. It was doing Dungeon Punk before Wayne Reynolds was around, with all his buckles and things like that. Okay, so we can play this thing. For just mana. This gets bigger.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. That probably could. That shouldn't have attacked last turn.
Oh, did it have summoning
Did that
sickness?
still have something?
Yeah, because that was your second turn.
Was that just my? Okay, I apologize for that.
So you're back up to 18.
Hey.
Because you
No,
went.
turn 2, I priest. Yeah, you're right. No, I had
Yeah.
the priest. That's why. Yeah,
Yeah.
I apologize. That is true. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you, Chad, for pointing that out. As I've mentioned a couple of times, I'm not used to playing this deck on not MTGO,
Where everything is
where
dealt
everything
for
is
you.
just dealt with for me. But that could have got me disqualified from a tournament, which is
James,
bad.
you were supposed to be mid-go.
I know.
You're-
I'm not
yeah,
a very good
that's your
Mitgo.
role, James.
I'm a bad Mitgo.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana.
Okay.
Uh,
One green
and-
mana for every elf.
Correct. That is the only one of those that I have, so I'm going to lead the Stampede.
Which is
I look at the top 5, and I can reveal any number of creatures and put them in my hand. The others go on the bottom of the library.
cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. It needs to go in the card reader. So I will reveal these creatures.
Jesus.
He's gonna play a lot of creatures.
I have 4.
See, that was 3 mana draw 4 cards. Not as good as Winding Way. Clearly.
Yeah. So I have 4 mana floating still. I'll play a. No, sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm the one screwing up. Quirion Ranger.
Yep.
So I have 3 floating. Another Timberwatch.
Ay ay ay.
Okay.
So I have 0 floating. These guys are summoning sick. I think that's all that's summoning sick.
Yeah.
Return this forest with Quirion Ranger to untap this Priest of Titania. Tap Priest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana.
I think we've hit all the counters. It should be 5,
No,
right?
I think that we've got all of them so far.
He's played 5 elves since playing the Vanguard, right? It might be 6, but now I don't remember.
This is why this deck is hard. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 green floating.
Okay. 10.
Vanguard was third creature in play. Right, because you went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the 6 then.
Thank you. 10. Sure. I'm like tempted to not drop my entire hand in case like a pestilence comes down next turn. So I'm just gonna play this thing.
6.
This goes to 7.
What does that do?
I can pay 8 to give a creature +5/+5 and trample until end of turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
And swing for the fences with this Vanguard.
Does it have trample?
It does not.
No.
Fuck.
Yep, go ahead. Pass the turn.
Oh!
Okay.
I think if Jarek kills me next turn, then I die. Maybe I should have saved that and just tried to get a blocker. Because I think he can just kill me. Hold on, I'm at 18.
So these can each tap to give an elf +1, or to give a creature +1/+1 until end of turn for each elf I control.
Game 2. Like, I did not get off to a fast enough start.
No, you
I had no removal.
you did eventually find the pestilence, but it was like 1 turn too late.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a 4-drop. I can't cast it
That's
till
true.
turn 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Pestilence seems so good.
It seems great against this deck. I need to look at some sideboarding, though, because
Yeah.
I have some stuff that's just not as effective against his deck.
Yeah, pestilence is one of the things from your deck that I really fear. That and having my mana elves killed on turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah, turn 1 defile against you is pretty good.
Or tragic slip it used to be too.
Right.
But yeah, if the pestilence actually gets established, it's just a lock.
It's
Basically.
it's not a lock, but like it can be very bad. Very bad.
So I'm going to talk some sideboard strategy here. Jer is playing 13 lands and a few creatures and a few spells, but his deck is mostly creatures. So this deck runs a lot of duresses. I'm going to be boarding out my duresses because they just don't do enough, right? Like, I get to see his hand, but I'm going to see his hand
I feel like
anyhow.
you've got so few hits on your duresses.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, duress is like opposite winding way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so that could help. That could stop you or help you stop me from drawing 3 cards. But like,
You're gonna play them anyhow, right? So
yeah, I feel like you are. By the time I'm doing that, you're probably in a pretty bad situation. You want to be proactive against my deck.
Yeah, exactly. So like duress is just not duress is just not this deck's plan against Jer, but that's okay.
And this is like a tough deck for me to board against because like I have to sort of balance against. I want to be as aggressive as possible, and create something that'll stick to the board through Kathleen's wraths.
Right.
So, you know, we saw our Choo Choo Eldrazi friend in the first match. That's a pretty good one, but like gaining life, you would think would not be that useful, but it actually can be because Gary.
Gary. Good old Gary.
Eldrazi, very sticky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, like a lot of my life gain spells are creatures, so like you don't necessarily want to board them out against the control deck.
All right, well, while our players finalize their sideboard, I will tell you that tomorrow, on a very special episode of AFK, myself and Beej and Paul, thanks to the fine folks at...
Whoop,
Oh, God.
sorry.
That's okay. Whoop. Wait. Go away, phone. Stop buzzing. Thank you. Tomorrow we're playing Dice Throne Adventures. I'm excited. I mean, it's after that. There you go. Bonus AFK tomorrow. I mean, you could also come back and watch Adam's Game House, I suppose. But the big one for tomorrow, for sure. Bonus AFK, where we're going to be playing Dice Throne Adventures. It is a game that is not even out yet. It's a game that is, in fact, currently in its Kickstarter. Has about a week left. And they contacted us about doing a sponsored stream for it. So we're going to go check it out tomorrow. We played Dice Throne twice, I think, before. Just standard Dice Throne here on the channel. And I know people who played it loved it. And I know that everybody who watched seemed to really enjoy it. So we're really excited to get a chance to do this sponsored stream. So come here tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Pacific, and should be a good show. So, yeah. All right. Looks like we are ready to go, or getting ready to go.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Cha-cha-cha. So many people are hyped for you, Jer.
I'm hyped to be here. I'm really happy to be here. It's been a trip, and it's been good too. I felt like this when I came back for the D&D game a little while ago too. Like, you know, like
When
before,
was that? That was
about
last
a year
year
ago.
ago.
It was
Yeah,
about a year ago.
about a year ago.
We did the Sandwiches of Dry Gulch.
Yes, and that was fun.
That was I still think fondly about that. Also, playing with Dale, I had never played with Dale before, and I was just watching him like sort of help you out as a player, and I was like, wow, damn, he's so good of a DM. He can help a DM while playing.
He's good to have at the table.
Yeah.
That was super fun too. But anyway, I was thinking about this when we did that. The last time that I'd seriously been here and done anything was for like Lava Bears, and that was like a long time before that. So the level of technology,
2000,
like 2 moon bases.
Yeah,
right,
it was
then.
Mark III. It was 2014.
Yeah.
Probably around this time, 2014. So it would have been around 5 years ago.
Yeah. The level of technology increased since then.
Has been a little bit.
Yeah.
Like we got multiple
Just a
multiple cameras for Lava Bears, but it was like a big deal. We rented them
yeah.
or something like that. And now it's just like, no, it's just a permanent setup, whatever. You know,
Yeah,
there's a camera there, there's a camera over there, there's a camera over there. Lots of cameras. Oh my gosh, there's cameras up there too.
There.
Too
They're
slow.
everywhere.
Can't keep this. Going to 6, but I do
I'm
get
actually
to play
wearing my
first.
Lava Bears t-shirt right now.
Oh, yeah. That's an impressively long-standing, well-held-up T-shirt. A few people noticed today they were doing at Gen Con another Commander panel,
Oh.
and our friend Gavin on the rules committee was there.
Oh.
Right, they brought the entire rules committee together for that.
Yeah.
That's a rare occurrence.
Yeah. And yeah, we're in one of our old shirts.
I remember once the Commander Rules Committee was just like, hey, we're looking for some input from people who'd like do more casual Magic. And they're like, what do you think we should implement the Vancouver Mulligan for Commander? This is a long time ago.
Six.
Right.
Oh,
No, seven.
seven.
And
It's
then
one.
Oh yeah.
London Mulligan.
yeah,
I
London
know how
Mulligan.
I know how mulligans work now.
This, I like this London Mulligan.
Much better.
Yeah.
All right. What am I going to put back here?
Something I will mention to the Hey Jer comments. So I moved away. That's why one of the reasons that I have not been involved or around very much recently. Another one is I became a dad, and I'm very, very busy. I have a very demanding job. Two of those three things remain in effect, but one of them is not in effect anymore.
So Holy shit! Why would you slow roll that?
That was poorly planned. I am still a dad,
And you still have a job.
and I still have a job. But I've moved back to the island. So
Yeah.
I'm now cohabiting the same city as all of these fine folks once again. That doesn't mean I'm going to be around a lot. I'm very, very busy, but
More than zero.
I do look forward to being around more than zero.
You'll be like the delicious garnish on our dish.
All right.
I'm going to go first.
Kathleen's gonna go
I've got
first.
my 6.
Kathleen's got her 6. Let's go.
All right.
Yep.
Swamp, go.
All right. I get to draw on my first turn. What a luxury.
You're not being very sneaky.
Unlimited forest into unlimited Llanowar elves.
Nice.
Go ahead. I would have loved to do beta for all of these like
Ooh,
original
yeah,
cards,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it would like
That'd be-
quintuple the value.
Yeah, the value of this Pauper
value
deck.
of the deck.
Yeah, it kind of defeats the whole Pauper.
Cool.
Oh, hello.
Combage Witches.
Ooh, yeah. That's a card you can play.
Okay.
Go ahead. Kaja Foglio did that artwork.
Yeah. Okay. This is very scary. So this is one of the cards that leads me to the belief that Kathleen's deck is generally going to be favored against my deck in this matchup. But hopefully I can play enough things with does 1 damage protection that, you know, maybe I can last for a little while. Go ahead.
I mean, you managed to do quite well there, getting 2 2/2s on the board.
Do 1 damage to your Llanowar elves.
Elf is dead.
You get to mark.
Oh,
something
right,
else,
yeah, so
right?
you're going to take 1 as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just put that up there so everybody can read what's going on here.
This is like a ridiculous Arabian Nights card. It's super fun, but it's ridiculous.
It's also very, very annoying to attempt to do a quick search for. If you just
Yeah.
if you just hear somebody say the name.
Yeah, you're just like,
What?
Yeah, one of the several cards in Kathleen's deck that make it very difficult for me to develop.
Victim of Night, targeting your Elvish Vanguard.
You got it.
I don't know if that was the right thing, but we'll see. Cycle this Baron more.
Yep.
Is it deliberate that one of the witches has 6 fingers? Is that just
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're freaky witches?
She's just freaky.
You need to pay the mana for that, right?
Boop boop.
Like it seems like it's very deliberately drawn that way.
Go ahead.
yeah.
Everything gets more difficult when there's Kumbaj, which is in play. Combat.
I get 2'd.
Back to you.
Life's a resource. Target myself.
Yep. I mean, you get to use that resource plentifully when you can Gary for like 12 later in
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
There's one that Mono Black plays in its sideboard sometimes. It's like Empty the Tombs or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's like
Go ahead.
you gain 3 for each card in target player's, or each creature card in target player's graveyard.
Oh my god.
Which, when it gets cast on me, like they gain 40 life.
Yeah.
It's
If somebody tries to convince you to sign a contract in blood by going like, "Hey, life is a resource," it would be suspicious.
that would be bad.
Oh, Nettle Sentinel shouldn't be untapped.
All right, you're right. It should not be
Yeah.
untapped yet. All right, so I will play this guy.
Yep.
Now it's untapped.
Now it's untapped.
Oh, the Vanguard. Yeah.
And I will play an...
In response to.
Sure.
So. And you get to deal 1 damage to a target of me. Yeah.
And I will go to combat.
2.
Yeah.
Down to 12.
Go ahead.
Need to draw more stuff.
To you.
Yep. Good, Gary.
He's back.
4.
4. Yep.
Go ahead. Doesn't untap.
Doesn't untap. Okay.
It untapped.
Oh no. My weakness,
Damn
a
these-
1/2.
Yeah, all these X2s. How were you supposed to kill them with the witches?
You're not.
Protection from pingers.
Sign in blood, targeting myself.
Yep.
Or, a pen. A pen also works.
Chittering rats.
Yeah. Hey.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm gonna cycle this Baron more.
Sure.
Yep. So much land.
I am flooding out. Da. Squeak. Squeak.
Squeak.
Doesn't really sound like chittering. I don't know.
Well, just like Death of Rats.
Sure.
Yeah,
Block.
trade. What is that?
Target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of elves.
Okay,
Control.
so it gets 2 plus 2.
Yeah, it goes to 4/4.
Right. Oh, well, how irritating. Well, I learned that lesson, didn't I?
I mean, I played my Vanguard right into your witches, so maybe we're kind of even.
Yeah. Can't even finish it off with the witches. How irritating. Go ahead.
I will lead by example with the rest of the Stampede.
Dear God.
Pretty good magic cards there.
So he's got the Well-Wisher, the Flynn War, and the thing, the token maker.
The token maker. And I'll pass the turn.
Well, you will have to put one of them back.
Okay. I will put back this one. The most annoying rat. I think it's better than making them discard a card.
Yeah, because they just get set back, right? And sometimes, like, you want somebody, for some people, the graveyard's like, great, thanks, right? That's helpful. I think I am going to, you can just make it a 4/4, which is really irritating. So I'm going to pass the turn.
Go ahead.
What a shock.
Who would have guessed?
Go ahead.
Monoblock control, establishing control of this game state.
I guess, as chat mentioned, the chittering rats are particularly bad against Delver, but luckily that didn't
It didn't
cause too many problems.
No.
You know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Victim of night.
Uh,
Non-turn. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Go ahead.
I thought it was tendrils for a second. I'm like, how many swamps? Oh, no. There would be too many swamps anyway.
2, 4, 6. I found your path to victory, Kathleen. Just top deck 2 Garys.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a pretty good path to victory.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Stage 1. Draw Gary. Aww.
Stage 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Deals 1 damage to each creature and each player.
Yes. Both our life totals decrement by 1.
Yep.
Deals 2 damage to each creature and each player.
This is a 3/4. Sorry. This is a 3/4. This dies.
That
Yeah,
dies,
that dies. That's
That
a 3/4.
Yeah.
That dies.
Yeah. So this is a what?
This
It's
is
a
a 3/4 with 2 damage on it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go to combat. Garried.
Ouch.
Down to 12.
Go ahead.
Ugh, pestilence.
When can I use that pestilence ability?
Whenever you want.
Whenever you
That's
want.
what
yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Pestilence is ridiculous.
I haven't played with this card
It
before.
is absurd.
It is potentially the most powerful card in the format. It is very, very, very good.
I remember like way back in the day, I had a pestilence deck with the like in-core guys that redirect damage around. There's a whole like weird combo deck with them.
There are 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
There. Oh.
Go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm going to deal 1 damage to this one. Oh, right. Oh, never mind. It's going to do that. I have to do this. I have to defile it.
So for each swamp you control,
Yeah.
how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's a lot. Sorry, and you're doing it to the Finhorn or the Quirin?
The Quirion.
Sure, I'll make this big. I'll make this one bigger. Return this forest and untap this thing.
Can you back your card? You're encroaching on the
I'm
card
sorry.
recognizer area.
Sorry, back your cards off.
All right. So
So
I have tried to defile a
this gets
Quirion.
yeah.
this gets +4/+4,
Okay.
and then untaps, and then I'm letting this die.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I played that right.
It is your turn. It is to my advantage not to tell you whether you did play that right.
Pestilence trigger.
Yes.
That dies unless you want to save it.
No.
Okay.
You both take 1.
Yeah,
Yes.
I already did that.
Let's see. Pestilence.
This gets +2/+2.
Okay. So what happens to that? That one
It
goes.
does.
Get garried.
Ouch. It's like the milder way of getting garried, though. So
Sign in blood myself.
I don't think I've done any damage. No, I have done a little bit of damage. I've done like 2 damage to you, and you've done the rest of that.
Well, it's I've paid 6 life
I
to
guess
sign in blood.
I've like pointed comb badge witches at you a couple of times too. but
Yes. Go ahead.
That's like the Dao Chan choice of like, hey, you get to choose to get hurt. Hunt Master.
There's a reason why the line is that don't go into the
Sorry,
blue
I'm
area.
sorry. One day, I will figure it out.
Let's see. I know that you have said go ahead, and I'm not ready to quite start
No,
my
I am
turn. I'm
done.
making decisions about what's happening.
I
here.
understand. You are doing the tricky pestilence tricks.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, I think. Mark 1 damage on.
Yep.
On these guys.
1 damage is marked.
Pestilence trigger. So
Tap targeting this.
that's what now?
It is a 3/4 with 2 damage marked on it.
Okay. How irritating.
You need to return a damage.
Oh yeah.
At me?
No, it's on this.
Yeah, it's on that.
I'm gonna put it on this.
Right.
Okay.
So if I pestilence one more time.
No, you've used pestilence twice, so that's gonna die.
Oh, that's gonna die? Oh. Well, in that case, pestilence.
Okay. Everything except
Gary goes.
Gary goes. Yeah.
And one more each off
Yep.
both of us.
5, 6.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm ready to take my turn.
Yep. All right. Well, there's no witches. There's still a pestilence.
Get Garried.
Yeah.
Play a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Play a whisper agent.
Mm-hmm.
I get to surveil. No. Go ahead. Gary being a 2/4 is just so good in this format.
Ooh. I think
Poker
I might
face.
still
Poker
be dead.
face.
I think I might still be dead, but we can maybe get there. Gleeful sabotage targeting pestilence.
Okay. I think that happens
Okay.
because I'm playing mono black.
And I have 3 mana left, so that I can use those to play out 2 1/1s, a Findhorn Elves, and a Well-Wisher.
Okay.
Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to defile the Well-Wisher.
It is defiled.
I'm going to defile the other and then swing for lethal.
You got me. It's too little, too late with the enchantment removal, but that's why it's there. Because pestilence.
I feel like at least going to game 3 is like, you know, like I feel like I've won a moral victory at this point for my mind.
A moral victory for your mind. Should I just like go with the full sideboard plan?
Ooh, a full sideboard plan.
I was like kind of going the half sideboard plan.
Transformative sideboard.
Transformative. Suddenly I'm merfolk.
Somehow you're, yeah, I was going to say goblins, but sure, yeah. Either way, I like it.
The sideboard for this deck actually has more pestilences, and I didn't buy them. I don't have the complete sideboard.
No.
Oh well, that's okay. Is somebody from Lure reading chat? I'm reading chat right
I'm
now.
always reading chat.
James
That's
is
what
always
all I do.
watching.
I
Kathleen
sit
won a
here.
moral victory, but definitely not a chat victory. Illmaster Shogun. Pestilence is a enchantment that costs 4 mana, and when it comes down, you can pay 1 black mana to deal 1 damage to each creature and each player, and you can do that as many times as you want. It is a very powerful card.
Now the catch is if you kill all the creatures, pestilence dies too.
Yes, but you know, Gary having 4 power is super great.
Yeah.
I think the chat was chat was as soon as Jer got to below your health, chat just wanted you to pestilence him out completely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Well,
that's yeah.
I mean, I could have done that.
Yeah.
You can dome your opponent, but I also just had the removal spells and could just like.
It
I
was
missed
the-
lethal like 4 times.
It was the turn when you sign and blood yourself.
Oh.
You could have had that.
I could have had it.
him there.
Oh well, I've never
Sign-
played this deck before, so.
Yeah, Iron Blood here.
yeah.
The sign of blood your
Oh.
opponent thing is always a weird
Yeah,
call.
but it's there.
Well, I'll play better next time.
If Chad hasn't given you all the pestilence tricks,
I've only
there's so many pestilence tricks. It is such a broken card. It is.
I'm liking this deck. I like mono black control. I find it's a simple and elegant strategy. Black's my favorite color in Magic.
Yes, Code Mage is correct. You Pestilence first, then you Summon. Because you can't, again, Pestilence goes away after all creatures are gone. So
Yeah.
that you need to obviously watch that, but yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, okay.
I am looking for a specific card that should be in here that I cannot find.
That old preemptive hand attack.
Yeah, exactly. She gestures capped me, and
Is that the one that like
you like look through your opponent's deck.
and then like anti out something?
You know
Well,
my socks are black
no.
today, by the way, Chad. Like, look at this. I'm all black. I am wearing all black because Penelope said you're already wearing all black. You should put on black socks. And then I went to go leave the house, and she said you're not wearing black socks. And I went, okay.
Wow.
I
I Moonlight I. Thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying the content. I'm actually like quite enjoying Pauper.
Pauper's a great format. I played, so I guess, so when I moved to Vancouver, I kind of lost my Magic community. Like all the people that I was playing with, I just were not there, obviously.
Right, because they all lived here.
Yeah, and there's other people in Vancouver that I could theoretically have like learned to play Magic with, but I just was not very good at reaching out and doing that. But there were times where I wanted to play a lot of Magic, so I wanted to play MTGO. Sorry, I thought I boxed some of my cards there. So I wanted to play MTGO, and I was like, oh, I just don't want to invest a lot of money. Pauper, right? So I started playing.
Yeah.
I was playing a lot of Pauper for a little while, and that was great. And a little while later, I sold quite a few of my cards to cardkingdom.com.
It's a kingdom of cards.
It's a kingdom of
Jer's cards. Some of them.
Some of those cards used to be my cards. And I took a lot of cash, but I took enough credit to have a bunch in reserve to continue to alter my legacy deck as necessary to keep it usable for a while, and to construct my entire Pauper deck in paper.
Oh.
And so that is where this deck came from.
How much is your Pauper deck worth in paper?
In these editions, it's about $70.
Wow.
But
yeah.
on the cheap end?
On the cheap end, it's probably like, I don't know, somewhere like 55.
Yeah.
I guess. Like.
Yeah, I mean, like anything, Pauper can be built obviously for very cheap, even the top tier decks, but can go quite a bit higher when you start adding in
If you want
early editions
if you
or
want to
foils.
get a super swank version.
Yeah, and I mean, people certainly do that. So
This is too slow.
I am not sure.
Oh, I
feel
totally
like-
boxed my deck too.
Oh, a little bit more shuffling.
I was laughing. Somebody in the chat earlier on was saying that they played you at Lurcon.
Yeah.
Wow, badly.
And they were playing an elf deck, and you creamed them with a Death and Taxes deck.
Yeah. I think
so they were happy to see you now on elves.
I mean, so my history with elves actually goes super far back. And if I'd been able to afford Gaia's Cradles when I was first getting into Legacy, I would have gone elves like 100%. Look who's laughing now. Death and Taxes still tier 2 deck in the metagame, and elves is dropped significantly. But
Yeah, where's elves now?
I mean, farther down, it's more of a fringe deck now, unfortunately, because it's a really cool legacy deck. If you like what this deck does, you would like the legacy deck even more. So
The legacy deck though is a little bit different in price, right?
yes, somewhat. Well, mostly on the back of Gaia's Cradle, which is like $600 each or something. And you got to play 4 of them. It's very important.
It's like the cornerstone of the deck.
It's not the cornerstone, but it's like very important. It's for those who don't know, Gaia's Cradle is a land. When you tap it, it adds G for each creature you control. It's like that expedition.
Oh, yeah.
Except for it just comes down as a land. You just play it and then you tap it for 20. Yeah. So.
And then you barf out an entire hand and overrun that terror.
Well, yeah, the legacy deck legitimately goes infinite. Like this deck goes big. The legacy deck goes infinite.
What I like about Pauper is that things are powerful because the cards are old and broken, but it's not like I mean, like, I guess, like, I was basically dead by turn 4, Right, but it's like, you know, it's just, I feel like it goes big, but not unreasonable.
Yeah, I mean, Pauper has a lot of sort of modern-y decks, I think, that are pretty linear. Like, they just don't interact a lot. Like, it has its own share of, like, infect decks and things like that. But which would be, like, as I say, more modern-y. But it also has a lot of decks that will just lead to, like, these long, drawn-out board stalls, which they've done a better job of resolving recently. But it used to be like the problem is because there's no rares, there's not a lot of big splashy cards to break those board stalls open.
Right.
And yeah, as I say, I feel like in the last little while they've sort of been designing for Pauper a little bit more, and they've kind of made the format play a little bit more smoothly.
Well, like, I mean, look at how there's already Modern Horizons cards in these Pauper deck lists, and they are doing good work.
And no question, they were seeded. Like, they are starting to design cards with Pauper in mind, which is great.
Cool.
Yeah. So, like, you can't play it on Arena with flashy graphics, but I really like it as a way to play
We're going to
online
5,
Magic.
team.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That
I
was super
think
slow, and this had 1 land.
I'm gonna have to keep this one. But we'll find out. Kathleen is on 5, so
Yeah, all I really want to do is
play your silver bullets. No. Be able to respond to what I initially do, I guess.
yeah, exactly, and not wait till turn 4 to have any action.
Yeah, I really, and it's also like super low investment to get into, even in paper. And
Yeah.
it's like,
This deck, I went to YJ. I did have to borrow some cards from my friends. All right, it's the London Mulligan, so I'm going to 5, but I actually do it like this. Still getting some used to, but I went to YJ and I bought the deck, and perfect. I'm gonna put back this and probably this. All right,
all right.
go ahead. Yeah, this deck was, I think including the sleeves cost me like $30 bucks, maybe a little bit more. I did borrow the Garys though.
Go ahead. Very, very subtle beach. Sort of just creeping.
Swamp.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ooh, I get to keep my mana elf. Amazing. Nice.
I thought so.
Nice. The lily crown is very
They can't see any of this.
very good. Okay, let's just, we came here for a reason, and that's to play Magic the Gathering cards. So let's just play a bunch of elves, and
I shouldn't have let them keep the mana
say
elf.
go. Now I have lots of mana elves.
Yeah.
You see
I'm
what
going
you see
to-
one elf. You know there's gonna be more.
And I-
Defile your Quirion Ranger
Sure.
because it's the most broken.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to return any of these lines right now. Go ahead. Yeah, and then you play Shrivel, and I'm sad.
I'm gonna play a swamp. Go ahead.
I don't think Mono Black is playing Shrivel very much right now,
It
which
is not in this list.
makes me happy, because that was yet another sweeper, pseudo sweeper, that I need to worry about. Okay, combat.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I will take 2. All right.
Go ahead.
I feel like Llanowar elves get really confused when they get told to go in and fight. They're like, what?
I'm supposed to beat down?
But it's dangerous.
I could
out
make
there.
all this
At
mana.
the end of your turn, I'm gonna cycle this Baron more.
Yeah. Think of all the mana I could make
All
for
right.
you right now.
My turn.
wizard standing on a mountain.
Play a swamp.
Very argumentative elves.
My opening is slow enough that I
Play
could still get.
Sign in Blood targeting myself.
Yeah.
So I lose 2 life. I
Super-
draw 2 cards. I'm going to defile your Whitewater Invoker. What is it?
Wild Heart Invoker.
Wild Heart Invoker.
Yeah, that's enough.
Go ahead.
All right, this is not super where I want to be, but we will keep going.
Kathleen's filing system is very effective.
I guess I'm getting 3'd.
Wham!
That's
Llanowar Elves getting the job done.
a way of doing things, isn't it?
Go ahead.
Swamp. I gotta do it. Defile your well-wisher.
Kill all the engine cards.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got to. I've got to.
But at what cost?
On mono defile.
Man.
Yeah.
The E section of the filing cabinet is getting very, very thick.
Let's see.
This was essentially what my first elf deck was like.
Did I play a land for this turn?
I am not sure.
Chat will tell me in a second.
You
I
must
think I
have,
did.
because you killed my Wild Heart Invoker
yeah.
with your Defile last turn, and you had just enough to do it.
I'm gonna cycle this Baron more.
Okay.
Oop.
I feel like that already happened.
What a
Hello.
good draw.
Hello.
Kumbaya, my lord.
All right.
Kumbaj.
Hot sideboard draw off the top of the deck, please.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Or like something that I can use 6 mana for. I would take that too.
Oh no.
Spider Silk Armor.
Oh, Crow. Oh no, they all get +1/+0. That's terrible.
Combat.
Yeah. So what are these?
They're 1/2s.
All right, I'm gonna save myself a point of damage.
All right.
Kumbaj, take
two.
2.
Go ahead. Oh my goodness.
That's such a sick sideboard.
That is a sick top deck.
I know. That's so good for you. Particularly Pestilence.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Let's see. What am I gonna do? They're 1/2s. I can't do anything with my Kumbaj witches
All
now.
right, come on, deck. You know you want to give me the other sideboard card to kill the Pestilence.
Oh, please no. Please let me have a chance. Go ahead.
Okay. Can we go 2 for 2? It's not often that I'm here, deck.
Come on.
It's not
me a
often that
hand.
I'm here.
Draw land.
Combat.
Yeah.
No attacks. Actually, no. I'm going to attack with everything.
I'm gonna block 1.
Yep.
Take 2.
Go ahead.
The seldom seen Llanowar Elf Clock.
Pestilence trigger.
Gets it done.
We-
Yes.
Everybody loses 1.
Yep.
+0. I have to do it twice though. Right?
Yeah, you have to do it twice.
So I'm doing it twice. So everybody now loses 2. 1 damage marked on my Kumbaj witches, but they can still swing in.
Yes. Just
Yep.
attacking, right?
Yeah, just attacking. Caligo Skin Witch.
Yes. Not kicked. Yeah.
No, can't kick it. But it's another 1/3, so it'll block your dudes. I couldn't find a third Thorn of the Black Rose, so this is also a 1/3 with some sort of like hand attack, and I had it. So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Special at Subway.
Things not looking so hot for our elfie heroes.
$5 foot-long skin witches.
I felt very good about the Spider Silk Armor versus the Combage Witches, but the...
Chittering Rats.
Yes. Pestilence might just be a little bit too much. And now we're not drawing any new cards.
Kumbaj Witches and Calico
Wow.
Skin Witch get in.
For a very slow clock. 2 damage. Boop. All right. Oh my goodness, the thing that I needed that I discarded last turn. To the rats. Go ahead.
It seems the tables have turned.
Well, the tables were never super far in this direction.
Okay.
That was...
Choo choo for 4.
Yep. Kathleen got off to a very slow start. Or sorry, I got off to a very slow start, and had I been able to monopolize...
You take those 4?
I take 4, yeah. Had I been able to
Go ahead.
monopolize on that, it would have been great. But I had not a lot of action. Let's lead the stampede.
Mm-hmm.
All creatures.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come on, guys, let's have a party.
I mean, I feel like you've still got this one pretty locked up. Go ahead.
Sign in blood,
Yep.
targeting myself, draw 2 cards. How do I want to play this?
I still have 12 life. There's lots of space.
I'm
got
going to
lots
go to
of time.
attacks, get you for 4.
Okay, so I have 8 life. Still lots of room.
And let's see. Say go.
Maybe you'll play 2 more Sign in Blood and dome yourself.
Maybe.
Yeah.
When you're at 2 life, even the guy you're signing the contract with is like, no.
You-
I don't feel right about this.
I have to do something this turn. Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger.
Defile.
That 4th defile.
Yeah, that's another thing is Kathleen is kind of run hot on
On the defiles.
certain things.
There's a lot of removal in this deck. Because that's what it's supposed to do, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Go ahead.
Igor, get defiled.
Gary.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I go to 1. Dead.
Yeah. Good games.
Me too.
Whew.
What a good game that was.
Okay,
So-
those are out of control.
That's kind of
Pestilence All-Star.
I
Yeah.
just have a bunch of numbers. I don't know what they do until I try them. I probably should have tested them offline, but here we are.
Oh, Gary. I was just waiting to hit that 5th land. I was like, oh, this Sign in Blood is dodgy. Because it means I can't use the ashes to ashes I boarded in. But
yeah. So the key with Pestilence is you can a lot of the time use it in response to my triggers. As
Yeah,
well.
that's
like
true.
It's not sorcery speed. So
Yeah, I
like,
keep forgetting that.
when I tap, like one thing that you can do is like you can go like pestilence. Okay, resolves. Pestilence, kill your Wirewood Herald, Birch Lore. What is it called? The 1/2 that taps for the Timber Watch Elf. You can like do one, okay, do another one. I tap in response. You just say, okay, in response, I do another one,
Yeah.
and kills it.
Right.
Right? Because yeah, pestilence is totally broken.
Yeah. I'll learn how to play this deck a little better. But boy, what a fun time. I guess you were right that this sort of like, because this deck just runs a lot of cheap removal spells, and if you start losing too many engine pieces, and I can just start picking them off, you
Yeah.
can't get the mass going.
It's more like you've got a good combination of you've got good spot removal to stop me from getting the engine going, but then you also have like the pestilence, or do you play Relentless Rats?
There's no rats. Relentless rats.
It's
Rats
not
in this
Relentless
deck.
Rats. What's the one I'm thinking of? Crypt Rats.
Yeah,
You
no
have-
crypt rats.
That's just more pestilence, right?
Sort of, yeah. They're like, I mean, they kill themselves, so you can only like really use them once, but they basically are Black Sun Zenith or whatever. You just play black X and they kill everything.
As a sort of sweeper.
Yeah.
But that was very fun.
Yeah,
And thanks for joining us, Jer.
for sure.
We don't guarantee that Jer will come back often, but we do guarantee that he will return again.
Yes.
So, yay!
Welcome to Pauper as well.
Yeah, what a fun format. I love it. I'm going to go tell Prof he did good. He gave me a powerful deck that was easy to play.
Powerful magics,
Yeah.
good ease of use.
Well, yeah, it's like I don't want to play anything complicated. I don't know what the format is. I don't care. Like, there's something very freeing about the only thing this deck cares about is killing creatures and then turning your little dude sideways occasionally, or maybe just finishing them off with a Gary.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to pilot. It's super straightforward. So if you're interested in Pauper and you like playing black, which I know not everybody does,
Not everyone likes playing black, but
Mono Black Control is a good deck, and it's probably why it's popular in the format. Like, it's powerful and fun to play and easy to play.
I think black is scary because it has skulls on it.
yeah, it's also frightening for
yeah.
that reason.
Anyhow, it is now, I think, time to welcome our subs.
Oh, good.
We have Beige of the Veil here to help us.
I will help out so you guys don't have to read all of them yourselves.
Yeah, so thank you, everybody, for supporting us in all the ways you do, both on Patreon
Oh, yes, Patreon.
and through subscribing to the channel. And if you are watching this, well, if you're watching this on the YouTube replay channel, go to the other channel and become a member of the YouTube channel. That's another way that you can subscribe. That you can help us out in supporting us. But we want to thank all the people who subscribed during this stream,
Enjoy your cool emotes and stuff.
starting with
It's Dark Morford, who's been here for 64 months.
Awesome.
Do you see the...
Ampharos 15 for 16 months. Welcome back.
Murph 13 for 17 months, breaking the Factors of 2 streak.
Mozilla Delphox has been here for 18 months.
Tears Red Right Hand for 19 months. Welcome back.
Chi 7891 for 29 months. That's a lot of numbers. Welcome back.
And hey, it's your friend and mine, Sped1313, who's a brand new subscriber. Thank you so much for checking us out.
Pun Spectre returns for 27 months. That's a cube.
Hawkstar 5088 for 6 months.
And Ushikun has been here for 13 months.
M the Marvelous for 58 months. So many numbers.
A_cat_3 underscores for 2 months.
Oh boy, it's Salty Doc, who's been here for 7 months.
Golgoroth for 3 months. Thank you for coming back.
Stacko84 for 3 months. Welcome back.
Hey, it's Revenant77X, who is here for 29 months. Woo!
Azir Blade for 51 months. Welcome back.
Divian for 20 months. Thank you for subscribing.
Hey, it's MathGeek09. It's MathGeek090. Who's a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Mas Angeles for 10 months. Welcome back.
Smithicus1991, welcome back for your 3rd month.
Do you think they were just born in 1991?
It's possible.
Ah.
I know.
Devek Crow is a brand new subscriber.
Is that your logo there?
That's my logo at the bottom.
Awesome. Great. Eldrin13 for 57 months. Welcome back.
Hey, divides by... Oh, sorry, Jer.
It's okay. Welcome, Divides by Zero. You are a brand new subscriber with
Yay.
Divides by 0 months.
Hey, Trata was gifted a sub by Dormar. Thank you, Dormar, and enjoy your sub, Trata.
Squall Cipher. Cipher?
Seifer.
I didn't play the games.
Seifer.
Cipher, great. For
I
24
think.
months. That's your 2-year anniversary. Welcome
no.
back.
Jer, am I right?
Is it Cipher?
I'm not sure. I don't think it was ever spoken in the game because
Yeah.
it was all quiet. That said,
It's an old game.
that is
Seifer is my headcanon.
I would assume Safer from the Japanese. Anyway, moving on.
putting them together is like fan fiction.
Safer
in a name
is
now,
is
so that's
Bodacious
pretty good.
Nia. Oh dear.
Master Blue Line for 4 months. Welcome back.
Oh, look at this other emote we have scooching around the bottom. of the
Oh my
screen there.
gosh, it's the retro gooey duck.
I love that one. That one's sweet.
Yeah. Field of Grass has been here for 32 months.
Fresh Maker for 19 months. Welcome back.
Wolveroo, welcome back for your 11 months.
Woo! And how about Bodacious Nia, who's been here for 6 months? Thank you very much.
Startled Lemur for 25 months. A square.
But not a startled lemur. Oh my goodness. Crooked Penguin, Dale Friesen,
We know that
Lemon
guy.
56798, I've heard of him. Kiev 42 and Zed Mata, all gifted subs by King of Dogma.
And hey, Kuasta has been here for 17 months. That's a prime number.
Jamesian Jam for 42 months. Welcome back.
RWD 130, welcome back for your 23rd month.
DG Zenos has been here for 52 months.
Kay Collington's been here 41 months.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's Hodge Gulashi.
For
Why?
20 months!
I'm so excited to talk
I didn't
about
pass
subs.
priority, Kathleen.
On your end step, I call a sub.
Now who speaks?
You take it.
Storm,
You do
Storm
it.
something for 2 months. Storm count 2.
We'll keep the, just go right to you.
Booster 6, 39 months. Thank you very much.
COTP Dom for their full 2 years. Welcome back.
Danny Gambit, 13 months. Welcome back.
Hey, it's E! Moonlight! E! I think. Brand new subscriber, but they came over from our YouTube channel. Thanks for checking us out on Twitch.
Awesome.
To Lord of Elves for 5 glorious months. Welcome
Hey,
back. Yeah,
you
see?
didn't show up in that last game though. I was a little disappointed to not have you on
Left
the
you high and
table.
dry, eh?
I could have used Ted Lord of Elves. Sub welcomes just started for 29 months. They've
Oh,
been
no.
they've been going on a while, I guess.
It's Dr. Magnify, who's been here for 18 months.
Valiant BD is a brand new sub. Welcome to the channel.
Scoot Bakun, welcome back for your second month.
username.
Yeah.
Log Lab, been here for 3 months.
Pinnery for 37 months. Welcome back, Pinnery.
Pyre Hand, welcome back for your 5th month.
In a row?
And I'm so sorry. Bronson Boy 511 is a brand new subscriber.
That brings us to the bits. 1,402 bits from Thunder Voice 1, Kazman 20A, Type 1, Not Cain nor Abel, Banrael, and Earthen 1, and another sub jumps in at the end. Who is it?
It's I am toast beyond toast, according to chat.
Yay!
Yay!
Did we thank Card Kingdom?
Well, I was just about to,
Yes,
actually.
sorry, then please do so.
Yeah,
Yes.
so thank you so much for joining us for this awesome Pauper stream. If you want to put together a Pauper deck, do you know where you could get some cards delivered to you fast and inexpensively and with like nice people who put the stuff together and good locations if you happen to visit them in Seattle and soon to be Portland?
And great stock. Like just a lot.
stock.
Just like if you want your entire Pauper deck in one go, Card Kingdom's a pretty good place to go.
Yeah, they're really and if you say Lur sent, use this affiliate code first of all, and let them know we sent you. Let them know they're getting value for their money. And if you say Lur sent me, button please, you will get you will get one of our famous, hilarious buttons. And I think right now it says a Kingdom of Cards.
Yeah.
I believe new ones are currently on the way. So
Yeah.
that may be. I believe the Kingdom of Cards ones are the ones that they use when they don't have any other ones.
Oh.
when they're waiting for us to send them more.
We
So-
do have more buttons on the way.
So we'll see. But whatever the button is, it'll be cool.
Perfect.
So what's coming up next?
Oh, well, hey, tomorrow is Saturday.
Right.
So we've got Adam's Game House, which is, he's playing through Persona 5, which is an awesome game, and I hope he
Rad.
enjoys it. And then coming up after that, we have a very special bonus AFK. Tell us about it, Beige.
Roxley Games is sponsoring this stream. Dice Throne Adventures is under Kickstarter right now, so if you want to go check that out. They've already funded, but you should be a part of this if you like Dice Throne. And so we'll be playing Dice Throne Adventures, Paul, James, and myself, in fact. So that's about 3 hours I think we're going to do with that. I'm really excited to get a chance to show this off because it's technically prototype, and we get a chance to show it to you. So please stop on by and watch us play it.
It looks sweet, because we
Yeah.
already have it.
And
So-
it's if you've seen our previous Dice Throne streams,
I've been on them. And
this is
Yeah.
this is this sort of a cooperative version of Dice Throne, but using a lot of the same elements, using the same characters and stuff from the normal Dice Throne game, but adding this extra piece.
It's a map builder, dungeon crawler, fight the boss all together kind of thing. It looks really neat.
So cool. And then coming up on Sunday, we have...
And then I play. Then immediately after that, I go play more Shadowrun Hong Kong on Play It Forward.
Oh, well, on Saturday night?
Yep. So I'm looking forward to that.
Gonna be
Don't be too
Long
tired.
Day for, long day for beach.
heavy beige day.
Yep.
I mean, that's great. But then on Sunday, I just assumed you wouldn't be doing a second stream.
I gotta run this out.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be Rhythm Cafe. Ian and Heather are playing Runner 2, a future legend of the Rhythm Alien.
Another one of them Bit Trip games. This is like our third stream, I think, playing it too.
Oh wow, must be good.
Last time I saw, they were playing as a half fish, half person running along,
Right.
with legs and a fish head.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the other way.
They're like a reverse mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh. Ew.
I'm back again. More Shadowrun Hong Kong after that.
Do you think you're close to the end of the game?
Christ, I hope so. I have to. They say I'm in Act 3. Everyone in the chat's been telling me I'm in Act 3, so.
Oh, I thought have you played this game before?
I've never played this game before.
Oh, are you enjoying it?
I'm having a blast. The Shadowrun games are so good.
Well, you see, the thing is you're playing the extended edition. You should have played the contracted edition.
There is an after mission. Once you're done the whole game, there's an additional DLC mission in the extended version.
Oh,
We are not playing that
Oh, okay.
unless James is like, you need to fill more time. I don't think James wants me to fill more time.
I don't think you want you to fill more time. I think you want to move the seat to somebody else. And coming up, this is also really special. On Monday, August 5th, we are hosting a child from Make-A-Wish here. And to celebrate that, we are doing a very special watch and play stream. It's back for one day only. And then again, for reals after RoadQuest is done. Watch and play. Alex and Graham are going to be playing all kinds of garbage. So tune in for that crap.
They never stop making it. We never
No.
stop playing it.
No, it's all good. Well, no, none of it's good, but it
Yeah.
will be good, so enjoy that. And then on Monday night, Dice Friends comes back. That's
Return of Dale.
Yeah.
a full 8-episode Paranoia campaign featuring Dale at the DM table with me and Beige and Ian and the one person everybody else cares about, Jacob. Jacob and Dale. Just ignore the other 3 people
Yeah,
there.
we're just there to fill seats.
Yeah, we're not playing Dungeon World again, but it was very nice to have Adam come out, and we'll probably have him come back.
I mean, yeah, we may very well play it in the future.
There's no
That's
reason
true.
not to.
But for the next 8 weeks, we're playing Paranoia. Actually 9, because we're taking a week off for PAX.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. Also, I'll be playing more Play It Forward, Shadowrun Hong Kong. So hopefully those 3 streams will be enough and we'll be done. But if we're not, maybe it has to continue.
And on Tuesday, it's 9 o'clock. James will be falling down pits and dying.
More Heaven's Vault on Talking Sim.
And then they're going to be doing some Let's Open with the Palmyra Orphanage. Oh, that's
Sounds like a great horror game.
no horror game taking place in an orphanage. That can't be good.
Mad Aaron 87, that is terrifying. And that's it. That's the week.
Well, there's more
Well,
stuff.
there's more,
Check
but-
out loadingreadyrun.com/live or the events page right above this video.
Yes. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going home now. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, folks. This was super fun.